to try that on. So, big happy with him so far. It's gonna be a fun experience figuring out what exactly I do and do not rig and how I want to do it. But honestly, it took like very little time to do the eyeballs, so I could probably just smash him out later tonight. In a stream where I am absolutely definitely muted the entire time and not just singing to the chat. I thought I was muted. I was not muted, so I was just singing along to my Spotify. As you do. Once I finish the crab, I can stare at the slime. And then I can be like, okay, I'll do 2 more little animal guy thingies and be like, I'll put this on my region, offer these for commission.
Yeah. It'll be so good. I think the crab one's so funny because it's very unique.
He's just a little guy.
Oh, I didn't set this up where my chat. I can look at my chat on my computer. Hang on, let me see if I can readjust this a little bit.
Okay.
Just a smidge. Can I? Just so I can. There's the cheat character.
No thoughts in her head.
No thoughts. Just silly.
Yeah. Just a silly little guy.
Just a silly little guy. Just like Cinema.
Just like Cinema.
Alright. I think that'll do. Alright, I'm fine. I won't fiddle with it anymore. I'm ready for my Dangan Ronpa.
Ready for our Dangan grandpas. Let's go. Hello, stream and chatters and bod viewers and lurkers. It's Dangan Ronpa time.
Dangan Ronpa time! Hello to my chat and my channel. We are doing more Danganronpa. Letters is playing more Danganronpa for me. I've been thinking about it all week, and so I'm very excited.
Continue, please. From verse where I left off, chapter 1, school life, daily life. That's where I want to be. I say. Hi, Saga.
Hey,
By the way, Makoto.
Huh?
Oh,
what is it? You okay?
No, it was just I didn't realize you spoke in that during that one. Well, it's just I know this is kind of continuing the self-introduction thing, but I wanted to ask you something.
I gotta figure out what the buttons are. Give me a second. That one!
Yes. That one!
Continuing our self-introductions.
We kinda got cut off before, but I had a question I wanted to ask you.
Say, who wants to ask me something? I wonder what it is. Now I'm really curious. But...
Hey,
What did you want to ask me?
Makoto, did you happen to go to the Blackroot Junior High? Were you maybe in class 2?
Stalker freak. Yeah, actually I was.
I knew it!
Mooney, if she is bullying you, just fucking bite her head off.
I went there too! I was in class 4 though. Do you remember me?
Do I remember? Even back in middle school, she was a celebrity with all kind of ultimates surrounding her. How could I forget? Almost as surprising as her question was, that she remembered me. We'd never even talked to each other, but somehow she still knew who I was.
Hey,
Hey, are you okay?
I'm just getting over the fact that a pop star recognizes me, don't worry. Yeah, I'm just surprised is all. I wouldn't have thought you'd remember me.
We went to the same school for 3 years. Of course I remember.
Sorry, I went to school with some people for like 12 years. I have no memory of them. None. Gone from my brain. Well, that's true, but there were a lot of students in our grade, right? Plus, I've never been the type of person to ever really stand out. I'm just a guy. I'm average as everything, and all my hobbies are totally normal. Even normal would call me boring. Yeah.
What are you talking about? You're so strange.
Strange, that's...
Me and Chinema are cooking up an idea.
Oh, yes. I believe in you.
Because I had a realization of like, oh, we could, we'll have a whole evolution roll just for Chinema. And then I was like, wait, what if all of them are just evolutions? Like each row is a different evolution and there's like 4 or 5 variants of each one.
Yes!
And I'm like, that one could be really fun. And then I was just like, you can throw a shiny in each row and like... So I think we're cooking now.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
Well, she started giggling even louder. I'm an ignorant. That somehow mysterious smile of hers made my heart grow calmer. Oh, 2 different brain cells, Matthew. Her smile was the nicest smile I'd ever seen.
that's good.
Anyway, I'm really glad that I know somebody here. Talking to you has made me feel a lot better about all this. You're amazing, Makoto.
No, I'm really not. I'm nothing compared to all you ultimates.
But you're the one that helped me find my courage again, not any of those ultimate students.
Well, thank you for saying that.
Okay.
And to thank you for helping me out, I'm going to become your ultimate assistant.
Huh? My assistant?
Sure. Yep, I'm your assistant now.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm going to help you out as much as I can. So let's get out of here together.
Companion. Protagonist. When she says things like that, it just gets me pumped up. Which is nice, but still... Everyone else is still late. Besides that, I don't even know what time it is right now. There must be a clock around here somewhere. Clock? Camera!
Yes, there must be.
Surveillance camera. Hate the idea that someone might be watching me right now. I'm not allowed to mess with the camera, so I make sure not touch it. Money.
Money.
Not going to wander around, just gonna wait here patiently. Okay, I'm still gonna touch everything so I can get money. What's the next job? I didn't want to think about it much up on that thing next. Yeah. There's a clock I don't want to touch right now. Alright, I forgot they have a little funny little cutout style in the...
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Their fucking drop shadows are right behind them like that.
Yeah. You're 2D waifu. For real, for real.
Just the shadow version looming over her shoulder.
This is the shadow of the true self.
Whispering dark thoughts.
I should do it. There you go. So, what time is it right now? What? 7 o'clock at night? Jesus, you punched me out real good.
You were unconscious for a pretty long time.
Yeah, Mondo beat me up. I see. Without being able to look out a window, I've lost all sense of time. If I have to stay in this place for too long, I might just go crazy.
Hey,
I can't believe no one's here yet, but I'm sure they'll start showing up soon.
Almost like you timed it. Taka threw open the dining hall doors right as Sayaka said that. Oh, my boy! Ah, Makoto, Sayaka. So you two got here first, huh? Too bad. I was sure I'd beat everyone here. I guess that just means I don't have enough fighting spirit yet. I love him. Well, I won't give up. Next time I swear I'll win no matter what it takes. Justice shall always prevail. Yes. No.
That's a bit much, don't you think?
No, it's the perfect amount of energy. And soon after,
He's the perfect amount of much.
he's the perfect amount. Soon after that, everyone else came strolling in one after another. After a few minutes, everyone had gathered in the dining hall.
Okay, looks like everyone's here. Time to start the meeting.
Look at them all. Oh, my blurbos.
Oh, your
My
borbos.
blurbos.
Let's all go around.
Look at that
share what we
fucking
found out
asshole
during our
over there.
respective
Yeah.
Not being a part of the group.
Yeah, it's my favorite asshole.
The sooner we find out what's going on, the sooner we get out of here.
hold on a sec.
What are you
Wait,
talking
hold on a
about?
sec.
Sorry. What's wrong?
What about, what's her name? You know, the silver-haired girl. Oh yeah, Kyoko.
What about her?
Aw.
She's not here.
What? Head count. I took another look around the dining hall. Sure enough, she was nowhere to be seen. I wonder where she went. Has anyone seen her? Everyone just shook their heads.
Huh?
This is me, right? Wait, so nobody's seen her?
Yes.
Why hasn't Kyoko shown up? Could it be because
Yes, indeed.
stabbing, strangling, bludgeoning, crushing, hacking, drowning, igniting? How you do it doesn't matter. You must kill someone if you want to leave. It's as simple as that. The rest is up to you. Give it your all to achieve the best outcome in the worst way possible. Is it possible? Was she really? No, I'm just overthinking things. Darn it, Kyoko! You're really going to be late like this on the first day of school? Not only is she late, she didn't tell anyone she would be late. A most unbecoming personality trait.
Come on.
It's 7 p.m. at night.
She's late.
You're being a real jackass right now, you know that?
Shush. Well, what do you want me to do? Punctuality is everything.
You hear me?
Now then, I declare that the first session of the Hope Peaks Academy briefing meetings has begun.
Makoto, actually, first of all, I've talked enough. Maybe we should listen to what everyone else has to say.
Okay. Okay, let's do that.
Mm-hmm. You know...
Huh? What's up?
I feel like I really have become your personal assistant, don't you agree?
It's been 5 minutes.
You're acting really weird.
This is June behavior right here.
I do not trust you. This is fucking... This is a kind of shit over here. No, I don't know. Something's really fucking weird. I may not be the best assistant in the world, but I'll give it everything I've got.
No, you've already done so much as my assistant. Why do you...
When?
Hit him in the back! And then Tunk is hiding behind him. I fucking love that. Alright, who do we want to start with? We got all of the blurbos. Tuck is up to this one. I cannot reach him. There he is.
So many blorbos.
So many blurbos.
Let's do your favorite boy in the back.
My favorite boy! I want to touch you. How do we touch you? Can I touch you? Yeah! Oh, I don't touch the anchor. Oh, hi, Saffron! Yes, it's
Hi,
my
Saffron.
Ronpa!
Ronpa. One second, the stream is like gets a little pixely on my end.
Yes, okay.
I don't know if I can fix it though. I might need to take it out of window mode. We'll see. I'll leave it for right now. Okay, so since you're in the dark about all this, let me just lay out what's been going on. Everyone split up to investigate different parts of the building, but...
You see.
Gosh. Byakuya and Taka each went off on their own, and so did Kyoko.
Let's talk about first. I spent some time looking around the dormitory and...
Listen to me!
there I made the discovery of the century. I found there was exactly one room for each person.
Ah,
Well, yeah, I'll figure that out before anything else.
yeah.
Each door already has a nameplate on it, so I guess all the rooms have been assigned already. And each room key was attached to a keychain with the owner's name precision etched onto it.
Love you. Which confirms that the room I was in earlier is in fact my room.
And plus,
Sorry,
You're okay?
eating Cheetos. And Chihiro and I found that all the rooms are totally soundproof.
Your next door neighbor could scream their lungs out and you wouldn't hear a thing. Well, each room also has a private bathroom, which could also lock. Oh, Franklin.
But it looked like there were only locks in the bathrooms in the girls' dorms.
Franklin, you're in the way. I'm trying to read. You're too fat. So, why are you like this? No! I can't read you, Franklin, thanks. That's weird. I should double check that later.
Come on.
Okay, so they got a bunch of rooms ready for us.
Oh,
They're
sorry.
assuming we're gonna be here.
I
a
have
while.
no idea how to turn off the auto. Franklin's touched it. Sorry. Oh, there we go.
Oh no.
I found the unauto button. Jesus, thanks, Franklin. Get away from my keyboard. No. Don't go back onto the keyboard. Go onto the bed, please. Thank you.
Franklin, I love you.
Don't. Yeah. Well, better to have than to have not. At least we don't have to worry about surviving like wild animals.
No, sorry, I found these snacks somewhere randomly. Don't ask where I found them. That can't be all you have to report. Can it be Mr. Honors Student?
Ellipses!
Got it.
That's all for my report. Let's move on to whoever's next. Talk to you again. Go through your
You
dialogue.
see,
Because we have to get up. I wanted to try and find some clues as to who's responsible for imprisoning us here. But unfortunately, I've made no such discoveries. That's all from me. Really? That's it? If I'd uncovered anything, naturally I would have more to say. But I didn't, so I don't. Right, understood.
you see,
And so Kyoko. There you go.
Sorry,
Here we go.
forgot it was me. It looks like Leon, Hiro, Junko, and Hiro all grouped up together. Oh. We went all up and down the school, double checking the windows in all the hallways and classes.
I don't remember who you was.
We wanted to see if we could get any of those metal plates to come off. And what happened was,
None. Not a damn thing. We couldn't get a single one to budge even a little bit.
what should I do?
There wasn't any hope of escape anywhere. The school really has been totally cut off.
This is bad.
this sucks.
Bad, 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 bad.
It really sucks. It sucks, sucks. What the hell are we gonna do?
Hey, come on.
Goddamn, calm down. You're starting to make me nervous. Yes.
You see,
Doc and Taco, we heard from those guys. There we go.
The same goes for Hina, Sakura, and Mondo. Celeste, Toku, and Hifumi were left over, so they joined up.
We thought maybe we could find some way to communicate with the outside, so we went looking all over.
sorry.
We didn't find a thing, sorry.
Yo.
I went back to the main hall, thinking maybe we could do something about the giant hunk of metal.
What?
But even with Sakura and me both, it wouldn't budge. We hit it with desks and chairs and nothing.
Dude, shit.
It was hard as, like, metal.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, indeed.
Well, yes, it is metal.
This sucks.
Anyway, if we're gonna get out of here, it's not gonna be through there.
I feel like I could just cry, but no, I have to hold it in. I have to manage my hydration.
So bad.
I shall tell you what happened next. It has nothing to do with communicating with the outside world, but it's still worth worrying about. In both the school and dorm areas, there was a set of stairs leading up to another floor.
But there were gates there, and we couldn't find any way to open them, so we couldn't check it out.
In other words, at this point, we are only able to search on the first floor.
However,
We can further assume that there is potentially something above the second floor as well. And if that's the case, there is at least a chance it may lead to a way out.
You see,
The guns, the Borbos, lost set of Borbos.
let's see.
if I'm being honest, I can't quite say we acted as one. Rather, we did nothing as one. We spent the entire time in the gym.
Most unfortunate.
Honestly, we are not exactly the types to go running around a school like a gaggle of junior detectives.
What the hell's wrong with you?
What the hell were you thinking? Just sitting around the gym the whole time? Well, it's not like any of you invited me along. Nobody said, hey, come with us. I blame you for leaving me out. It's your fault.
I want to go so much.
What the?
If you wanted to go with someone, you should have just said something. Forget it. Like I'd want to go anywhere with a dirty slut like you.
Damn, Togo.
God, what a little bitch. Slut? Your mind is as thin as your body. You make me sick to my stomach.
Are you for real?
I don't even know how to react. How can you say something so awful to someone you just met?
I don't know, Saffron. Toko's doing some pretty strong slut shaming right now.
Hey, come on.
It's been coming on pretty hot. All right, guys. Everybody just calm down, okay? All this stress is bad for your skin, you know? Yeah, it sounds like you two are so close now that you're fighting like sisters.
I don't slut shame my sisters. It's like, I don't know what sisters you
Sayaka-
have.
No? I mean, listen, some siblings have a very hostile relationship, but like, no?
I don't think that's what's going on, Sayaka.
Hey,
So that's what they have to say, huh? Then I guess I'm the only one left.
To find the character.
I went and had a look around the dining hall. I found a fridge in the back of the kitchen, and it was overflowing with all kinds of stuff.
that's good.
I guess we don't have to worry about food at least. Sure, for now. But even with all that, there are 15 of us. How long can the food last? You can just eat sesame seeds or something.
Oh,
Huh? What am I? A parakeet? I don't think we'd have to worry about it. All the food gets restocked automatically each day. How do you know that? At least that's what Monokuma said.
Huh?
You saw him?
Okay.
Yeah, he came out of nowhere while I was checking the fridge. Told me that, then disappeared again. He was so fast. I can't believe someone could have been moving him around with a remote control.
That's...
a weaponized toy that can appear from nowhere. I can't tell if we're supposed to be afraid or not. Well, is everything okay? You didn't try to, like, eat you or anything?
Eat her? What do you mean by that? I mean, when you say eat, what kind of eating are we talking about?
No.
No.
Where's my newspaper? Smacks you.
Back up.
Come on, man.
Hey, you bastard.
What the hell word I won't say? You're acting like some kind of sleazy drunk dude.
Actually,
Not like there's a good kind of drunk dude.
Oh, the pleasantly drunk guys that are just kind of like singing in their seats and not bothering anyone. Those guys are fine.
Hey!
Hey, stop screwing around, all of you! Are you still asleep or something? We're prisoners here. We could all just die any second.
Shit.
She's right. We can't be making stupid jokes right now. We gotta do something, or...
A voice cut through the noise, interrupting Mondo.
I'm assuming this
This
is
is the girl
Kyoko.
ever.
Okay. You're all spending an awful lot of time yelling and carrying on.
Hmm?
Do you really think you can afford to do so? Have none of you accepted the reality of the situation?
You!
Kyoko, where the heck have you been? We've already started the meeting without you. She didn't say a word. Instead, she just dropped a piece of paper on the table. Huh? What's this?
It appears to be a map of Hope's Peak Academy.
Map? What the? Where did you find this?
Well,
It doesn't matter where I found it.
What the heck?
It does matter. You're really freaking us out right now.
but more important,
Never mind that. What's it mean?
it would seem...
Just look at it. The building we're in right now is laid out in precisely the same way as Hope Peak's Academy.
So what you're saying is this really is Hope's Peak Academy.
It's true.
Well, in terms of construction, yes. But it looks like it's had a number of strange renovations done to it.
Renovations. Oh, bark, 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 bark. Everyone else.
Bark!
Bark, 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 bark.
Bark, bark.
Bark. Killed it. I barked at the bark.
Destroy.
It died. I barked at it and it died.
However,
Good. I don't know all the details yet. All I found was details about the first floor.
But then, this really is Hope's Peak. We didn't get kidnapped and taken to some other place?
So stupid, it's not even possible. This is where the country's future elite are supposed to come and learn?
but
And then this really is Hope's Peak. Where are all the other students?
Hey, come on, guys. Let's just stop talking about all this, negative stuff.
But aren't you worried? Things don't look good.
Yo!
Worried? What's there to be worried about? I mean, this was all planned out, right? The people in charge of Hope's Peak put this all together, right? Man, if I got stressed every time something like this happened, I'd have ectoplasm shooting out of my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
What?
Yeah. Ghost gun.
Good things come to those who wait, right? So we just gotta chill and everything will work itself out.
Oh, funny as a man.
what's your problem?
What is that thing that she has in her finger? Is it like a ring or something? Anyway, I keep staring at it every time she has that specific sprite.
I'll stare at it when she has that specific spread again.
Why are you laughing? What's so funny?
I am just happy, that is all. It seems splitting up to investigate was a good idea after all.
Haven't you been listening? Looking around was a total waste of time. We didn't find a way out. We didn't find who's behind this. We still have no idea what's going on.
Oh,
That one. Like, what is that?
What's what?
The thing on her hand.
Oh, it's like a little claw thing.
Hmm.
She's a funky little guy. So she's the ultimate
Yeah,
gambler.
kinda
She
like
needs
that.
something to intimidate witches.
Mm-hmm.
are you okay with this?
It is perfectly obvious that we have been imprisoned in some secret location with no way out. Well, none of us have any response to that. Let me sort her work. Yeah, it's just a funky little claw thing that's attached to the top of her thingy.
Mm.
We didn't want to accept the reality, but it was staring us right in the face.
Listen, Murder in the Yangtze River wired me to pay very close attention to what people's sprites look like, because they do that very intentionally. But they'll just hide something very important on a character sprite right in front of you.
Yeah.
It's very good.
It's cool when
Anyway.
you see that.
You didn't have to go and say that. I was trying not to think about it. No way out. We're trapped here. What are we supposed to do?
It's very simple. If you want to leave, you just have to kill.
Stop it!
Don't even joke about that. Everyone just calm down, please. We need to stop and think about what to do from here.
Seems like...
There's gotta be something we can do. All we can do is adapt. Adapt to living our lives here from now on.
That's...
Live here? Are you saying you should just accept it? I don't want to do that.
Do you understand?
A lack of adaptability is a lack of survivability. Survival is not based on who's the strongest or the smartest. It comes down to who can adapt.
Actually,
As someone who has come out on top on more than once, I have a suggestion.
What?
Huh? What do you mean?
We all understand that we are trapped here, which means we'll be spending the night. However, you will remember the rule regarding nighttime, right? Nighttime is from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. Some areas are off limits at night, so please exercise caution. Sleeping anywhere other than the dormitory will be seen as sleeping in class and punished accordingly.
let's see.
So regarding this nighttime, I think we need to add a rule of our own. What do you mean? Going out at nighttime should be prohibited altogether. The school regulations don't actually tell us not to go out at night. I would like to make it official.
But why?
Are you okay with this?
The way things are now, every time night comes, we will all start to get worried and anxious. We will all be afraid someone might try and come kill us.
What?
If we have to worry about that night after night for who knows how long, it will wear us down in no time.
I see.
So you're suggesting we limit our activity at night as a kind of preventative measure?
Indeed.
However, unlike the other rules, nobody can be forced to comply. We all have to agree to follow it.
What can we do?
I see what you mean, but I think I can agree to that. It's like the little goth Lolita says. Without something like that, we're just gonna self-destruct.
Listen to me!
On behalf of the men here, I agree to comply.
What?
Hey, you can't just decide to speak for us.
This
For
is
the
fine.
men
For
specifically.
all of the men. So everyone is in agreement? Good. Then if you will excuse me.
Huh?
Huh? Wait, where are you going?
Let's see.
It is almost nighttime. I want to take a shower before it arrives.
I hope you are well.
So, goodbye. Moving with pure elegance, Celeste left the dining hall. Her behavior seemed so natural, I couldn't imagine anyone even trying to stop her.
So, I guess it's pretty obvious where we go from here. We'll be spending the night, it looks like. Adaptability. So, Mr. Chairman, what next? One person already left.
Well then, what say we call an end to today's meeting?
You understand?
Like she said, it's almost nighttime anyway. We can reconvene first thing tomorrow morning.
Huh?
We really have to stay the night here.
What can we do?
We don't have a choice. We can't go for long without getting some sleep.
This sucks.
So we have to just give up. That's all fine and good for today. But what do we do tomorrow?
So in the end...
Our only option is to split up and look around again, and let everyone know if we find anything.
Yeah, okay, let's do that.
Aw.
Then we're done for the day? Good. I'm exhausted.
With heavy movements, everyone headed off to their private rooms.
Makoto, are you ready to call it a day?
Yeah, let's go. Guess I'll go to bed.
We'll go to bed.
Ellipses. Is this really where I'll be staying for the foreseeable future? Oh, that's right. I should check the bathroom one more time before I go to bed. Only the girls' bathroom should have locks on them, right? Bathroom?
Did someone... Keep doing it. Once they confirm it, I'll know.
Okay. Alright, let's open it up. Rattle, rattle. It's no use. It really is locked.
Bzzz.
This wrong. Not locked. Holy crap. Jeez. Talk about an overreaction. It's like he just saw a ghost or something. Like some kind of robot bear ghost. What are you Oh, that's my phone. What are you doing here?
What?
Makoto Naegi. This is super duper majorly bad. So bad it's almost magical. Ultra magical awful awful attack. In point of fact, I acknowledge that the bathroom in your room has a problem with the door frame. Wait, so the reason it won't open isn't because it's locked, the door just doesn't fit?
Hey,
Didn't you see the notice? What, can't you read? The bathroom in the boys' rooms don't have locks. I mean, a lock on a boys' bathroom is kind of pointless, don't you think? Well, not that it's pointless, I guess, but I'm no expert on the birds and the bees and all that.
listen up.
Anyway, there's a little trick to opening this particular ill-fitting door. And that's what I'm here to teach you. Okay, ready? So you just gotta turn the doorknob, then lift up when you pull.
Yes, indeed.
Go ahead, give it a try. Turn the knob and lift up the door while I pull. When I did that, the door opened without a problem. See, it opened right up. Isn't that crazy, though? Your hair's the only one that doesn't fit quite right. You're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But it looks like you're not lucky at all. Anyway, I suddenly don't feel like being here anymore. Bye. Hey, wait. Oh. Damn it.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime.
Nighttime.
Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Looks like it's nighttime. We all promised we wouldn't leave our rooms now. All I can do now is try and get some sleep. I'll still mumbling.
What's on the floor, though?
I'm still mumbling to myself. I collapse into bed. My eyes closed almost immediately. It's not that I was ready for bed exactly. I was just utterly exhausted. I'm still recovering from when Mondo punched me out.
Yeah.
It was as if I spent an entire day staring at a TV watching movies. Or like some kind of illusion where I'd been tossed into a made-up fantastical world. Yeah, that feels about right. There's no...
Also, this floor layout for this room is terrible. I just felt like pointing that out because the bed is implied, the way it's structured is like either in the middle of the room or is so close to the desk that if you pulled that chair out any further, it would clonk into the bed. And I'm like, you have so much room in here. You could have not put that there. And then the dresser over there, the shelves are like in front of a walkway. I'm just like, this entire floor plan is a nightmare.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just wanted to point that out because I just noticed the desk is like literally directly behind the back head of the bed. And I'm just like,
oh yeah,
this is, in feng shui terms, awful energy.
Awful.
Absolutely horrible energy in this room.
It's terrible.
Which I guess makes sense.
This isn't supposed to be a good room to be in. This is a school room.
It's true, I guess.
There's no easy way to just accept the situation we've suddenly been dropped into. So this is how the curtain closed on my first day at Hope's Peak Academy. Soon enough, I was asleep. Would it be too much to hope that when I woke up, I'd realize it was all a dream? That's kind of lame as far as endings go, but I'd be fine with that. Actually, that'd be the best.
Could you imagine?
Monokuma Theater.
Ooh.
In any normal school, Mr. Monokuma would be a kind teacher, but when I think about what's coming up, I'm just so full of pride and joy. Our ceremony earlier today was absolutely splendid. Thank you all very much. Remember that you're all students of Hope's Peak Academy and strive to refine your ideals.
I swear to you, I will send you all off into a new tomorrow.
Promise. Pinky promise.
Interesting. Ding dong bing bong.
Ding dong bing bong.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
Hey! Apparently it's morning, but thanks to the total lack of windows, there's no way to know for sure.
Their mental health is so gonna be so bad.
Yeah, there's no place for photosynthesis.
I know, exactly. There's no place for the photosynthesis. I mean, as if it was their mental health wasn't gonna be bad enough. Now they're not getting their vitamin D.
Yeah, their bones are gonna be bad.
They're gonna be such bad bones. I don't like the way that sun is looking at me. Can I just say that for the record? I just looked up in the top corner and I just saw that sun and I'm just like, nope, I don't like how you're looking at me. I'd rather you not.
He's just smiling at you. What do you mean, Morgan?
I don't
It's
like
gonna
it.
be a beautiful, cheery morning.
It's gonna be a beautiful, non-murderous morning.
No murder today.
No murder today.
What should I do now? Maybe I should go find Sayaka and we can figure out where to go from here together. She did say she's my assistant now. Oh.
She's either gonna be dead or she murdered somebody.
Yeah.
Just gonna be honest.
First night. Okay, it's decided. I'm gonna head to her room. With a newfound determination, I left my room. Taka! Boy!
Taka!
Taka!
Hey!
Good morning, Makoto. Good morning. Yes, morning greetings are quite a delight. Such an energizing way to start the day.
You understand?
Now then, let's make sure we do our very best throughout the day. Sure. I wonder if he's always like this. He is. He's perfect. Beautiful. Did you want to look again? No, he's gonna find them. Okay. Where's Sayaka's room? Oh, it's right next to mine. I passed it. Sayaka. I got distracted by talking. There's a doorbell next to the door. I guess I should use that. Ding dong. Me too.
Hello.
Good morning, Sayaka.
Hi, Makoto.
Oh, Makoto, perfect timing.
Yay! Huh?
Listen.
Listen, I have a favor to ask.
Favor. A favor?
I was just getting ready to head out. If it's okay, would you like to come with me? Maybe we could talk.
Yeah, sure. Where are you headed?
Oh, I've been thinking that there might be something around here I could use for self-defense. Mm-hmm.
Self-defense.
Oh, well, I mean, whoever's keeping us here could show up and attack us anytime. You never know.
Whoever trapped us here. Whoever presented us with rules for murdering each other. Whoever put us in the same position, she's right. We never know when they might attack.
So, I just want to be able to protect myself no matter what happens.
A weapon to protect yourself. Well, now that I think about it, that display case in the gym entryway had a bunch of stuff. Maybe...
Oh, the gym! Okay, let's go.
Again?
Like I said, I'm psychic.
She's psychic. Yeah, Makoto.
Like I said, I'm psychic. Come on, I'm just kidding. Seriously, I just have amazing intuition. Are we gonna do this every time?
Yes.
We're gonna do this every single time?
Am I really so easy to predict? Anyway, we should head to the gym. For anyone who just hates walking around the school, we got some good news. You can now teleport using the map section of the handbook menu. Simple as opening the map menu and choosing where you want to go. You can teleport to hallways and marked waypoints. Of course, you can't teleport to places you haven't been or places that are blocked off. Depending on certain story moments, there will be times when you won't be able to teleport at all. Finally, try not to teleport inside any walls. There's a chance you could get lost. Forever. Good luck and have fun. It's like the autopilot. The autopilot's got a great
The autopilot.
Hi.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Hi, Hazelby.
Most suspicious.
Mr. Nagy, Miss Marzono, where are the two of you off to?
You're being weird again.
It's to be expected.
Yeah.
A man and a woman growing closer.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Like when two people are stuck in a hostage situation and over the course of the story they fall in love. There's really no other way to express it but to say...
I feel as if...
How very poetic.
My guy.
Hey,
Makoto, do you have any idea what he's talking about?
Nope, I don't have a clue. How am I talking? Weirdo. Run away. Hi, Celeste.
I wonder what the fucking tree room is.
Yeah, it's just a little clock thingy attached to her thingy.
Yeah, just a little accessory.
Hello. Giant.
You're so tall.
Giant woman.
You're so fucking tall.
True. Giant woman.
I hope you are well.
Well, hello. I hope the two of you are having a nice day.
Okay.
Good morning, Celeste.
Exchanging common greetings is somehow strange,
Is that okay?
given the circumstances and everything. You know, sometimes you scare me a little. Well, I'm off.
Hey,
Should we get going?
Yeah, she's scary. Yeah. Scary lady.
Scary woman.
Say this there as well.
Oh, hi, sir. How you doing over there?
You want to ask me it? Did you miss that? Bitch. Oh, everyone's here.
So many girls.
So many girlies. You're not as tall as Celeste's.
Yeah, well,
Short little lady.
no, I was gonna say, I like all of these characters, the way this perspective is handling it is just making Makoto seem extremely short.
He's very short.
He's a short little shrimpy
Short
guy.
little guy. Oh, I think you know. I need. Thank you.
Big woman.
Big woman. Toko first.
Big beautiful woman.
Big beautiful lady. Toko together with those other two. Quite a combination.
What's your problem?
What do you want? You look like you have something to say.
Oh no, I was just thinking that you three make a pretty unique team.
Let me make this perfectly clear. Me hanging out with two people who have muscles where their brains should be is not by choice.
Just a second.
Wow, that was super mean. Yesterday you were complaining how nobody invited you. That's the other reason I asked you to come with us.
I never asked you to do that. God, you're a mess. Stop trying to drag me farther into your meat dimension. Are you gay? Are you just sexually confused and frustrated? Is that what's happening right now, babe?
Jeez, I can't believe she just ran off. You think we should go after her?
Wait.
We shouldn't pressure her any further.
Well,
Oh yeah, good point. They're like water and oil anyway. It'd be weird if they did get along. Damn. Closeted repressed lesbian. Next, I too, if I was a closeted repressed lesbian, would be scared by the woman.
The woman.
The woman. It's just
The beautiful tall
she's
woman.
so tall. Look at her legs.
Look at her fucking thighs. Look at her
look
little
the defined
shoes.
knees.
Her fucking knees. Look at her little shoes. I'm honestly obsessed with her little shoes.
So cute. I love her.
Just this big and powerful woman in her tiny little shoes.
Big woman. Tiny little feeties.
Tiny tiny little feet.
Hello, I see you now.
hey Makoto.
Well, look who it is. Sup, guys? What are you up to?
Yeah.
We're picking up where we left off yesterday. I'm really hoping we find something today. If we do, I'll be sure to let everyone know ASAP. This woman. This
Woman. We have to find some way out of here, no matter what. And that's why you went with Hina and Toko?
However,
Well, Hina's the one who invited Toko. I have trouble talking to people directly.
is the most woman. Ah, understandable. Big woman. Thank you for putting me back in the game. Suze. So that's not a gym. No, that's an outside. I don't want an outside. Gym. Gym.
Jim.
Mm-hmm. You say it, darling. I'm gonna touch everything, Sayaka.
Hang on, Sayaka. We gotta.
I gotta look see if there's
We're
my
busy.
knees. Money. That's the door to the gym. That'll get me where I want. Sword. Monies? Oh. Match monies. Oh, it's there's all kinds of stuff on the shelves up above. some terracotta clay figures. They don't look like the kind of thing you put in a high school gym. Bang! It's a gold statue of Buddha. Why is something like that on display? A plaque. I guess it's to commemorate some kind of championship. It's a helmet of some sort. Why is something like that on display?
Nice.
Is this a sword? Oh no, I think it's just a replica. Still, it's pretty impressive. It's completely covered in gold coating. But, geez, I barely touched it and I got all that gold stuff all over my hands.
Wow, you're right. Your hands are totally gold. Even just for self-defense, I think it's a little...
It's still better than nothing, I guess.
Hey,
You should take it with you. It might help liven your room up a little.
You think so?
But I guess you'd better be careful taking it back. You should wrap it in a newspaper or something.
I'll be spreading
I'm
gold
pretty
dust
sure
everywhere.
we'd probably get in trouble.
And just like
yeah,
that,
I'm
it's
making
been
note of that in
decided.
my mind. I don't see anything I could really use for self-defense.
Hey, don't worry about it. It's not like you need it right away, right? Plus, if anything were to happen, when the time comes, I'll protect you. Me,
No, you
tiny
won't.
little shrimp man.
No, you won't. Do you see how short he is? Have you seen how tiny he is compared to everybody? Did you see Mondo punch him in the face? He ain't protecting you from nobody.
Mondo punched him into a wall. Flying at supersonic speeds.
You'll protect me? Thank you for saying that. If I've got you on my side, I guess I don't need a weapon after all.
Sayaka giggled as she said that. That mysterious smile. I can tell it comes from the heart. It makes me feel at ease. When I look at her, I honestly feel like I can do anything.
Okay, she's either going to die first, or she's going to be the first murderer. I feel it in my bones.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. Okay, we can stop looking for a weapon then. But as long as we're here, let's hang out a bit more. Cause like, either they're just really rubbing in the death flags of like, wow, she's so amazing, I can do anything with Sayaka, and I'll be your assistant. I'll do, making it seem like she's gonna be here for the entire game.
Mm-hmm.
Which is giving major death flag. But also, I just don't trust people when they're this nice and friendly in a video game. Sometimes when they get this whole just like, again, barely knows him is coming on super strong with just being like, wow, I trust you and you make me feel so safe, and wow, I really want to help you, and I'm like, are you manipulating me? Are you manipulating us? Because you might be. You're a performer and you have really good intuition, as you call it, which could also just be interpreted as you being really good at reading people, and you might have been like, oh wow, Makoto, this kid who seems very, very pliable and very, very easy to manipulate. Yeah, I'll get real friendly with him. Anyway, it's one of those two things. I guarantee it. I know I said I wanted to talk to you, but now that we're here, I don't really know what to talk about.
sorry.
I was the one who invited you to come with me, too. Sorry.
It's okay. I mean, if there's nothing to talk about, then we can just not talk, right?
Huh?
You don't have to force yourself to talk. You can just, I don't know, stare off into space or something.
Stare off into space?
A typical teenage activity.
Yeah.
Oh, but you're probably super bored just standing around doing nothing.
No, it's not that it's boring, it's just... I've never really done it before. I don't have a lot of time to just do nothing.
Yeah, 'cause she's an idol and she's got like a super filled schedule of bullshit and Jesus.
She sure do.
I guess that makes sense. You're not a normal high school student like me. You got tons of stuff to do every day.
Listen.
Hey, this is kinda out of nowhere, but... Makoto, do you have a dream?
I have a dream, not the Tangled song. Well, what about you, Sayaka? What's your dream? I'd love to hear.
My dream is... I've always wanted to be a star. As long as I can remember. I grew up without a mother, you know? This music is... interesting. And my dad worked really late every night. I was always home alone. I was just a kid, you know? So I was really lonely. But that all changed when I saw a pop star on TV for the first time.
Yeah.
She was so pretty, like a princess. She could sing and dance. But more than anything else, there was her smile. Looking at her smile, I could feel my loneliness melting away. I decided that's what I wanted to be someday. I wanted to give that kind of encouragement to others. Eventually, that became my dream.
That's so amazing, though. You were able to actually fulfill your lifelong dream. Honestly, it's really incredible.
I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it. Even some things that weren't so pleasant.
This is very brave of any media to be like, hey, the idol industry, toxic. Bad.
It is, yes.
Child stars, bad.
Child stars very bad.
Hmm?
I honestly believe that as long as you kept chasing your dreams, someday they had to come true. But to do that, you can't take your eyes off your dream, not even for a second. Even if sometimes it's a bad dream, whether you're awake, whether you're asleep. To make your dream a reality, you have to keep your gaze fixed on it no matter what. In that world, if you lose focus for even a split second, you get left behind. You have to keep on swimming against the current without even taking time to breathe. It's the kind of world my dream lives in.
Is it really that tough? Is it not fun at all?
Oh no!
Oh no, don't get me wrong. It's super fun. But that's exactly what scares me.
Huh?
I enjoy every single day I wake up and get to do what I do. Everyone in our group is amazing. We're rivals in a way, but they all mean so much to me. We've been performing together since we were young, so they're all like family to me. Without them, I would have given up on my dream a long time ago. To work together and fulfill our dreams together has brought me so much happiness.
But that's why...
But that's the thing that scares me the most. If the world gets tired of us, then what happens? What happens to us? Then the dream dies, those wonderful days come to an end, and everyone goes their separate ways.
Sayaka. She's trembling. She must be terrified. She worked so hard, sacrificed so much to get where she is. She must be terrified of losing it.
You see,
Yeah, she must be. So that's the reason I decided to come to Hope's Peak.
What? What do you mean?
Well, they say that if you graduate from here, success is basically guaranteed. Which means I could keep on performing with my best friends forever and ever. At least, that's what I thought. I really did believe that, but... now we're trapped here, with no way out. They're probably waiting for me. While I'm in here, the world out there is forgetting about me.
Poor baby.
Minute by minute, we're all disappearing. But still...
Sayaka?
why? Why?
I can't afford to be stuck in here!
That was the first time I heard her cry out from deep within herself. She sounds desperate. But I can understand why she'd feel that way. Trapped here this way, the dream she put so much effort into was on the verge of disappearing forever. And that isn't something that can be fixed with a few kind words. The weight she's carrying, I can't even imagine it.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to complain. Girl. I kinda killed the mood, huh?
No, not at all.
Sorry.
I'm really sorry.
Sayaka. Actually, are you hungry? Before we head back, why don't we go to the dining hall and get some food?
So...
Okay.
You want me to make us something to eat? I might not look like it, but I'm actually a pretty good cook.
Wow, really? What's your specialty?
Chili oil.
What?
Chili oil?
You mean the condiments?
Just kidding.
She burst out laughing. Her earlier mood disappeared, replaced by the bright smile I'd quickly grown used to. But how did it happen so fast?
Because she's an actress.
It was almost like a mask, like some kind of neutral expression.
Yeah, because that's what you do in that kind of business.
Mm-hmm.
Show must go on, so you snap out of it.
Anyway, we headed to the dining hall to get something to eat. Before returning to our rooms.
Oh.
My sword! The only thing in my room is a fake sword covered in gold. All it does is make me feel that much more uncomfortable. Anyway, there's still plenty of time left in the day. I really don't feel just like sitting here. Maybe I'll take a look around. You're about to have your first experience of free time. Would you like to hear more? Yes. Tell Maureen about free time. As you live out your school life here, you'll be given free time at certain points. During your free time, you can spend time with your fellow classmates to deepen your friendships. You can also give them presents, which can potentially give them a better impression of you. You can get those presents from the Mono machine in the school store. Come by early and often. At certain points, you'll witness intimate events and new info will be added to each person's report card. These events can open up new skills which will prove useful as everything plays out. We strongly encourage you to develop and deepen as many friendships as you can. Also, keep in mind when you talk of a classmate, time will pass. When you're finished, you will automatically return to your room. After a certain amount of time passes, your free time will come to an end and the story will progress. If you prefer not to engage in free time, you can always choose to simply go to sleep and skip it. We wouldn't recommend this approach, but if you absolutely must press forward with the story, then... Anyway, why don't you try it out by spending some time with Miss Sayaka Marzono? She's the ideal partner to begin with, don't you think? Yeah, no, we must now look from... Oh,
She's
number.
gonna die. She's gonna die or she's gonna be the murderer. I know this. I can feel it.
You have a chatter about that while I search for monies.
It's just... Listen, I mean, like, okay, because it's that thing of, like, you reach a certain level when you have mystery games or games kind of like this, where you reach a point where you judge things based on two things. The things that the thing gives you actually in universe to pull from, but you also just kind of learn to look at things from a cinematic language. It's why, like, for example, a very typical thing that I do... God, this room layout is awful. Anyway, like, it's a very common example I could give, a very obvious one is, for example, if you're watching a mystery show, for example, and you're going through it, like, episode by episode, whatever, there's a typical, like... There's a typical thing that'll happen where it's like, you know, you'll have a suspect of the week situation. I'll use Only Murders in the Building as an example. It's not the only thing that does this, but it's the most direct one I have off the top of my head. Of where, like, you know, like, in an episode, they'll be like, all right, this is our guy. This is our suspect. This is suspect number one. You know, good old, like, this guy. And in cinematically speaking, if that happens in, like, the first half of a show or the first part of a story, if they go, yes, we think this guy's the murderer because of this evidence that we found, cinematically, that will typically tell you, oh, so it's not them. They're just the red herring of the episode that we're following around, and we're going to follow this train of thought until it's, you know, by the end of the episode or by the end of that segment, we'll learn, oh, it's not them because they didn't actually do it and whatever. We'll have officially cleared them, so to speak. Mm-hmm. I'm sure there's probably there's a couple things probably out there that do subvert that, where they, you know, a suspect they had early on in a show ends up actually being the one, and it ends up where it's like, oh, no, it couldn't have been them, well, actually, it could have, or whatever. I think Only Murders does kind of do this in season 1. Because there's the character who actually did it, they do briefly suspect them for a second before moving on to other things until it finds out, like, no, actually, it was totally them. So, like, there's a bunch of stuff like that where cinematically you just learn to notice these things. Another one, especially if you're just really into this genre, red herrings are so easy. Anytime a character seems too obviously the person, you know it's not them. You just know, because how could it they're just leaning too hard at it. They want you to believe it's that person, so you know that it's not going to be that, because a lot of things tend to just lean more into plot twists, and why wouldn't they? And frankly, I mean, that's for good reason. If something is that painfully obvious, and then they reveal it, and they act like it's a big, shocking surprise, then, like, well, what was even the point? Mm-hmm. So, you know, but that's what I mean of, like, I say all of this, I preface all of this, and I'm yapping about all of this, because just to explain my perspective of when I approach some of these games, where it's like, there's a certain level of, some of the things I base purely off of what characters are actually saying and all that kind of stuff, but sometimes I just get really in the weeds about just cinematically and, like, just trope-wise of what sort of is being leaned into. And obviously, sometimes I can't tell what is intentional and what is something that I have just picked up on that was not actually intentional. And this is one of those situations because something I've noticed as we talk to all these people and as we look at all of these people, something that does really kind of jump out at me, and it jumped out at me before about Sayaka, and, like, I think I kind of mentioned it, but not super directly. Of all of these characters, I would say the character that looks the most generic, outside from like our main guy, is Sayaka. If you put her not in a Danganronpa style, she could 110% just blend in with a lot of other like anime characters, if that makes any sense. And I think that is in a lot of ways, I do think that's very intentional for her design of like being an idol character, of like that's sort of the role that she fits into. In a similar way of like some of these characters just sort of fit certain tropes and certain niches and that kind of a thing. But Sayaka to me was the one that just felt to me within the cast of being the most basic. Not in a negative way, because when you have a character who is that basic next to a bunch of characters that are a lot louder, their design does become unique by that association. Like, but like even compared to some of the other girls, like Toko has the long braids and has a generally fairly unique aesthetic in that sort of regard. I'm forgetting her name. Chimi, I think her name is. I'm gonna struggle with some of the names. I apologize.
Which one is it? Is it the programmer girl?
The quiet
That's
girl
Chihiro,
who cries a lot. The programmer. Yeah. She could also, like, in terms of like kind of face and hair, sort of fall into that more basic looking trope. She has this very strong silhouette with her full body, where she has this big kind of wide skirt compared to a lot of the other girls, and that kind of a thing. So, I look at like. I also has a similar thing. She's got a very unique kind of hairstyle going on with that kind of sort of stuff. Sayaka is the most generic. And while I don't know yet, and we're going to have to go a little further to know, I feel like it's intentional. I feel like there's a reason why she looks the most basic. And I also think there's a reason why, to me personally, based on the dialogue we've been watching, I think she's also filling these tropes in the sense that she is also kind of acting a little bit like the most basic anime girl character ever. Other than the conversation we just had with her, where she reveals a little bit more about like her inner workings and what drives her, she is filling the role of, in a game like this, of being she's even said it herself, of being our assistant, being our dutagonist, being our right hand, right hand and love interest at that. That's the sort of trope that she's filling right now. She's like, we've gotten attached really quickly with one another. You gotta stare at your boy. We've gotten attached like really quickly. Oh, we went to high school together. She's the only character we know. I mean, think about Zero Escape. Fucking Junpei sees June there and is like, wow, this is the only person I actually know here. I recognize her. I know, like, we know each other, so now we have this immediate connection, and that's what makes us kind of like two peas in a pod. They're doing that with Sayaka. And so, in a trope sense, she's fitting this really specific box of being like not only our assistant, our person who follows us around and does everything with us, but also that sort of love interest box as well. They're even doing it with all their, like, just moving real fast of like, wow, I feel so at ease when I'm around her. I feel like I can do anything with her. Wow. Very typical teenage anime romance kind of stuff.
I think Jim would cringe on you.
Exactly. So, all of this being said, I say all of this and I point all of this out is because I feel like there's two different ways she's being designed. The one I think that is more likely is she's going to die, because I know that she's not actually the cohort in this, at least based on what little I do know about this game and what littles I've inferred from what Letters has said and how Letters has behaved, particularly with telling me that I was Kyoko before even having it, like, immediately upon seeing her. So, I kind of know that Kyoko is actually the intended second hand here, and is actually the intended person that we're going to end up doing a lot more stuff with. Or at least I think it's very likely that that's the case. So why is all this push of Kyoko? So what I think is most likely is Kyoko is going to be the first person to die. She's being designed as being this character of like, oh, we're going to be invested with them. She's going to be here with us the entire time, guys. And then she's dead, and we're going to feel devastated about it because, oh, she had so much ahead of her. We had so much to do with her, and she's like, what the hell? Our not what's the word am I looking for? Our sidekick is dead? That's crazy. We didn't think that was possible. That never happens in games like these, that kind of a sort of thing. I think that's fairly likely, and I think that's also why she ends up sort of getting this sort of slightly more basic looking design and stuff like that, because she is the one who has the least amount of screen time possibly. Or, alternatively, and I do think this is still very, very possible, well, even if I do lean towards her being the first to die theory, or she's 110% being set up to be the first person to kill someone, because, and all of the things I just mentioned do go into that theory as well, because again, she's being designed as the sort of generic love interest sidekick character, which obviously, why would we possibly suspect her? We like her so much. Oh my gosh, she's like, we love her. She's so great. Like, Sayaka could never do anything wrong. But that's also the thing too, is that she's being written in that way of being like, you know, our main guy, Makoto here, is like, so like, wow, I love Sayaka. I just love being around her. She's so like cool and interesting and all of that. And so of course it's going to be a devastating betrayal for him in character whenever she turns out to be the murderer, and it's like, oh my god, how could she do such a thing? She was so against this before, oh my god. But obviously the game just laid out for us where her snapping could possibly come from, of her being, you know, she has all of this stuff to live for, and she's like, I'm not gonna die here, I cannot stay here, I have to get out of here. So there's that possibility, you know. So that's where I go into this. I feel like, and of course I will be proven right or wrong as we go, and if I am proven right or wrong, I will know what to carry on for the rest of the game. But I think if this game is an effective game and is using its designs as it should in a game, I think her being designed to be the most generic kind of anime character in this game is very, very intentional. Whether it be because she is going to be the sacrificial lamb who dies first, or because she's going to be the murderer and we would have never guessed, unless you're Morgan, and you unfortunately get extremely suspicious anytime someone is too nice to you.
Can't help
so, anyway, so yeah, that's my ramble of things. I just find it very interesting of what's being. All I know is something's definitely going to happen to her. They just gave us so much shit about her character development right now. That's why I'm leaning towards the idea that she might die, because they gave her a lot of just character development right out of the gate. The game is also encouraging us to go talk to her. So like, oh, like, hey, here's this mechanic that we're explaining to you. You should go talk to Sayaka. You should go talk to her and, like, see how she's doing, right? And it's like, right, because she's not going to be here next time, is she? Like, she's not going to be here, so you're like, oh, go talk to her quickly before she dies. Get that beautiful lore in. So, you know, I think there's some death flags being waved here, and I wouldn't be surprised. And then also, just to be clear, none of this is a criticism. I'm not one of those crazy people who think that a predictable plot is a bad plot.
Listen, if
especially
it's a
when this is the
mystery
first
game
chapter.
where your audience can like predict what's going to happen in the mystery and be correct about it, that's a good mystery. You've written a good mystery. You want your audience to like find out who the thing is.
Yeah. Especially because I know this is Dangan Ronpa. I know this is not going to be the first character who dies. So, like, it's the same thing as an Ace Attorney game, you know? The who died and who killed them should be fairly obvious in a lot of ways, because it's the first one. It's not supposed to be that difficult, you know?
Yeah.
So, like, again, none of this is all just me being very curious and analyzing and trying to figure things out, because I pride myself in, I'm trying to get better and better at being able to just figure this shit out, like, immediately. I don't have a great radius of figuring things out immediately, but when I do, I feel great about it. So I'm trying to get really, really good at that. Like, I want to be so powerful that I can look at something and just guess it immediately and just be completely correct and just feel very powerful about it. But yes, I hope you enjoyed my tangents and my analysis on some of the characters on here, because again, it jumped out to me a lot that Sayaka is the only character that doesn't have a super, I mean, even her outfit, a lot of the characters have some kind of like really interesting kind of unique outfits in certain ways, or in certain aspects. Sayaka is, you know, pretty fairly basic anime girl wearing a high school uniform.
Mm-hmm.
You know? I'm like, that's why I'm just like, and again, that says a lot about her character in the sense that she is essentially a normal girl, which also makes, obviously, her stuff with being an idol fairly tragic as well. But like, you know, just stuff about character design, because I love character design. But we shall see. We shall see if I'm right.
Character design just for more gaming. I'm just staring at the presents we got. Before I go find Sayaka, tall boy. Tall. Okay, come down now. I look at the tall woman again. Where are you, Sayaka? Where is Sayaka, actually? Someone's shouting at me.
She might be in her room, maybe?
Probably. Hello, Junko. Love you.
Mwah.
Sayaka, I would like to discuss with you.
About your car's extended warranty.
Yes. Hey, so you press the doorbell. Ding boom.
Ding dong.
Listen.
You know, Makoto. You know, Makoto. I'm so anxious. I'm really afraid. I really am afraid.
Sorry, talking to Chimra.
No, you're fine. I am too.
Already confirmed to me during Outer Wilds call. I figured it out and she failed to lie well.
I knew it immediately. The moment, I didn't know for a while in the secret project, but then the moment she was like, oh, I'm gonna learn Blender, and then just put a link to a fucking plushie website, I was like, uh-huh. Like, interesting.
Should I talk to Sayaka for a while? Yes, I just spent some time with Sayaka.
Spend some time with Sayaka. Are you going to try and cheer me up?
Sure, definitely, yeah.
So, I'm not gonna lie, hoping I'm correct with the death flags in Sayaka, because she's the kind of character when I do her voice, I have to smile the whole time. And it is starting to make my face hurt.
That's design.
It's fine. This is the commitment. Sorry for making you take time out of your day like this. So I guess not smiling is not the right word. It's like I have to pull my lips up, like my front, the corners of my lips up to do the voice that I need to do. Voice acting, man. Anyway.
I did my best to comfort Sayaka. Sayaka and I grew in a little closer today. Would you like to give Sayaka a present? Yes. Do I have one she likes? Choose on myself. No. Oh god. What do I have? 5. Hold on. 6. No. 8. No. 9. No. Glasses. No. Wait,
I love cinema.
no. Fresh fucking things. No. No. I do not have anything that you will like, so
Damn.
you can have one, or you can have some. You can have a black croissant. There you go.
Huh? A present for me? Thank you. I'll cherish this forever. Yeah, and forever is gonna be until you die,
No.
which is soon, probably.
No, Makoto, that's just the okay. That was an okay present.
Makoto? I don't like that music change. Do you think you could make time for the two of us to talk? You're totally just the tutorial girl who's gonna die. I can feel it in my bones.
What's wrong? Why are you being so formal?
That or the tutorial girl who's gonna teach you not to trust anybody. Either way. Well, it's just... I guess that was kind of formal, but... It's just because I know I can count on you.
Huh?
This music's starting to lean towards murder, Sayaka. Gonna be honest. Also, your giggling makes me lean towards murder a little bit sometimes. You really could go either way. Having you by my side really makes me feel a lot better. If you weren't here with me, I just don't know what I'd do. I'd be so lost.
But that's why.
I'd hate that we'd had to meet again under such awful conditions, but I'm relieved you're with me.
Well, Sayaka, standing here face to face and hearing her say that, it's nice, but kind of embarrassing at the same time. I know how you feel. Being here is what saved me.
Really? Thank you for the flattery.
That smile. I love you too, Chima. Behave yourself. That mysterious smile that softens my heart.
They keep calling it a mysterious smile.
I really wasn't flattering her. That smile saved me.
But it's kind of strange, you know? I never thought I'd get a chance to really talk to you like this. I love you too, Chinoa. Mwah. All through middle school, you never talked to me. In fact, you never even looked at me.
It's because you were like a celebrity. I couldn't just go around staring at you. Okay, Munichima, I love you both.
Oh, no.
You cannot be having a fucking fight over who loves me more in the chats.
Thank you, Mooney. Are you going to behave over here?
Love you all. Oh. Oh wait, how do you know I never looked at you?
Hey,
Because I looked at you all the time.
Oh yeah? What?
Mhm.
Why?
Leaning more and more towards murder. I was always looking for an opportunity to talk to you.
You wanted to talk to me?
But since I always had so many people around me, we ended up graduating without saying a word. That was one of my biggest regrets.
But why me?
Do you remember during our first year of junior high, that huge bird wandered into the school pond?
Actually, now that I think about it, I do still remember something like that.
It was like out of a fairy tale. The turtle once every million years, that bird once every 1,000.
A huge bird wandered into the school pond during our first year of junior high. I think it might have been... Oh no!
I would guess. I mean, huge bird makes me lean towards heron, because herons are pretty big.
Herons are pretty big.
And I think herons, well, cranes do as well, but
Crane.
my instinct says heron, but I'm not sure. I guess it depends what they mean by huge.
Huge.
You know the game better than I do. Oh, you'd know more than me.
staring at the thing, just be like, no, it won't cut out. I don't think there's something bad you get for getting it wrong. So we'll go. It was a heron, wasn't it?
Oh
No, not quite. It was similar, but even bigger than that.
A heron with bear, that'd have to be it. A huge bird one. Yeah. When?
I guess a crane. Well, that's not.
Crane.
Okay, whatever.
Kung Fu Panda crane. It was a crane and walked right into the
no!
pond.
Okay.
That's right. That's what it was.
Thank you, Mooney, for throwing everyone at me.
Interesting. It was so big, the teachers had no idea what to do. But you led it into the forest behind the school. You helped it find its way out.
Well, only because I was already in charge of taking care of the animals at school. They made me do it.
You see.
I guess they are big. Weird. Anyway. I should have said thank you then, but is it okay if I do it now?
Thank me. Little weirdo.
I'm that crane, you see. I've come to return the favor. Here, let me make you a cloak. Just kidding. I lean more and more towards murderer every second.
Yeah, I kind of figured. But
Honestly, though, I was so impressed. That's why I always wanted to talk to you, even just once. I never imagined this would be how I got my chance.
Yeah, if we met again at a train station somewhere downtown, that'd make for a nice dramatic reunion.
Your pinky finger is so deformedly small.
It's broken.
It is very broken.
But instead, it's this weird school.
Maybe, but still.
Listen, I just think the Danganronpa, like, whoever drew these sprites just didn't know how to draw hands. So they did their best
it's okay.
and was just like, if someone says something about it, they can go fuck themselves. And the rest of the team was just like, yep.
Yep. I'm sure you'll help me find my way out, just like that crane. You'll save me. See, now we're back to, I think she's gonna die.
You see.
Firmly back in the going to die category. It's just intuition. I know. But I still believe it.
Ooh, Japanese cranes are huge. Jesus.
Yeah, I think that's where I maybe got mixed up, as I was associating with American cranes and herons.
No, they're big
But then again, I come from
boys.
Texas, and we got like blue herons there, and those are big boys. Those are big boys.
What's a Japanese heron look like? Sorry, guys, I'm Googling. Oh, that's only a little guy. Little baby guy. He's so small. He's got tiny little legs and then a fucking big old long. I love him. Baby. I'm going to eat him. Silly. What is this? Letter's taken out by a bird. Oh,
Letter's taken out by a bird.
Oh, I'm going to save her. I'll do my best, I promise that. I'll make sure it's more than just intuition. If there's anything I can do, I'm going to do
that's
it.
a heron too? No one. Apparently, this is a fucking. Okay, so this is apparently I don't know if this is the one you saw, but this is a Japanese night heron,
Show me.
which is the the little. Which ones did you see? Did you
I
see the
saw
white ones with
I saw the gray herons, the white ones with
the
like
gray
the gray
herons?
bodies.
Yeah. So apparently this is also coming up in my Google. This is apparently called a night heron.
Oh my, he's this little guy.
But no, it gets even better because you see that, but like this is the first picture I saw of it, which was it with its little neck condensed. So it's just a little ball.
He's just a little round.
Just a little guy, he's a little round ball.
He's just a ball. Oh my god, I love him. Oh, I love that. That's so cute. Babies.
Oh, little baby. Oh my god, a little baby. It's a ball!
He's just a little ball.
That's not a heron, that's a ball!
That's not a bird, that's a ball.
It's a ball.
Oh god.
I believe in you. Besides, my intuition always turns out to be right.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I'm psychic.
Because I'm psychic.
Because you're psychic.
See, this is also maybe a Trinema character.
Yeah.
Kidding.
This is
Just
also very
constantly
similar.
lies. Mm-hmm.
She laughed out loud as she said it. The closer we get, the stronger that smile of hers makes me. I was glad to feel that way. Sayaka's report card has been updated based on your experience of her. Yes! Just unlock the skill
Report cards?
Yeah, Melodious Voice. You can give yourself patent back in your ticket. Once we were all done, I head back to my room for a little while. Let me control so I can look at my report cards. I need them. Ding dong, bing
Bing,
bong.
bong, bing, bong.
There's Monokuma announcement.
See, the moon isn't as threatening as the sun is.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited.
Prohibited.
Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
No, today's already come to an end, but I swear tomorrow is going to be the day we find some kind of clue. I swear. No! As my eyelids begin to slide closed, the conversation I had with Sayaka that morning began to replay. In a way, it's almost frustrating. Even if I understand where her desperation is coming from, I can't share in it. The pressure she's under is way different from anything a normal high schooler like me goes through. She didn't just stumble into this school the way I did, so I can't say I feel things the way she does. Compared to everyone else here, there's no doubt I just don't match up. I guess that might explain my own frustration. Monokuma Theater! Mooney Theater!
Mooney Theater.
Ahem. So, I'm sure that
Monokuma Theater.
I'm sure that you've noticed the killing game has begun, but there's still room for a little laughter. It seems our newest students, already so filled with despair, still have some hope of escape. So when will it begin? When will their hope begin to die? Is it time yet? Is it time? This is you, Mooney.
Heart-pounding excitement!
Ooh. This is how Monokuma's absolutely you, Mooney.
It's true.
Yeah, ding dong, ding dong.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine!
Yeah, my time.
Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
Morning has come. What should I do today? Free time! Hell yeah. Work cards.
Free time.
I am work cards. Look at all my blorbows.
Look at all your blorbos.
No, nice. You. There you go. The thing I remembered about Makoto most from junior high was when that crane got stuck in our school pond and he helped to get it free. I always wanted a chance to talk to him after that. Skills, melodious voice. Weird. Yeah.
I'm so glad we have chest measurements.
Yeah, the chest measurements is very important. Very important. Hell yeah.
6'4".
Wait, 6'4". Makoto, I need to show Morgan how small you are. 5'3".
Oh, he's so small.
Tiny man.
He's so tiny.
5'9". I like that everyone gets chest measurements.
I mean, I would hope so. I was about to ask about that.
6'1". 6'2".
Man, he's tall.
He's tall. 5'9". 5'7". 6 foot.
Shorter than I thought, actually.
5'5".
Here's my height.
Yeah, 5'6". 5'3". She's Makoto's height. I say
She's
but
also tiny.
yeah, tiny things. 5'4".
I thought she was shorter.
6'4", of course.
Giant woman.
Giant woman. 5'5".
I also thought she'd be taller.
5'7".
You're too tall.
4'10".
Oh.
Baby.
Letter's height.
Time to see if I can find more money, or if it only resets on the chapter, not the day. I don't remember. Money? Give me money? A single,
Money for letters.
single coin for my gotcha?
Alms for the poor.
Why is this everywhere? Cotton, Ronpa, Monica McCoy.
Makoto, can you please put that roller like on the table?
Now.
Outrageous.
Monica McCoy.
I can't wait for us to walk into someone else's room and it be actually like really decorated and fun looking, and we just find out that Makoto's just really boring.
Oh yeah.
Had no desire to decorate.
Locations vary depending on the chapter. Okay, so it looks like there's only one found each chapter in each location. So if I go somewhere new, that's what I need to follow. That's what I need to spam everywhere. Okay. Who do you want to hang out with, Morgan?
Good question.
We got a whole list of blowos.
I feel like... I feel like we haven't seen a lot about... What's her name?
Chihiro?
Chihiro. I feel like we haven't seen a lot of her.
Chihiro, here we go!
Chihiro!
Chihiro. I think Chihiro's in the laundry. Last time can I go into you so I can look for money? Yes, I can. There you go. Garbage. I can't get inside, the gate's in the way. Move. Will not let me in the garbage. What's this? What kind of switch? I don't know what it does. Money!
Makoto, this little bitch, sees the switch on the wall and doesn't even want to touch it.
Door won't budge. Must be locked. Money.
Money, money.
Let's watch out the camera. The way out. Maybe this way out. Okay. Yay! I found $2 dues.
$2 dues.
Hi, Zayaka. Hello, Sayaka's drop shadow. I like as you like turn away from her, and the drop shadow just like
slowly
blue.
creeps out.
It's just like
The intrusive thoughts.
yeah. Hello, Sakura.
Hello, Sakura.
Hello, Sakura's drop
Hello,
shadow.
Sakura's drop shadow.
Scary. Door can I get to? There's looking. Hello, Leon. Sayaka. Okay. Hello, Shima.
Does who we hang out with have an effect on a grander effect on the game, or is it
so
mostly
as
for
you
fun?
as you like hang out with people more and fill out their report cards, you get skills that can be used during the class trials. So like the one we just got from Sayaka Melodious Voice, if we have that one as one of our active skills, we do more damage when we like refute someone's argument during the class trial.
You just walk past her.
I know I was looking for the money. I know Chihiro's there. Love you, Chihiro. So I'm trying to get gifts. Gifts from the gacha.
Gift from a gacha.
Gift from the gacha. Yes, give me. I found $2.
$2 whole dollars.
$2. I got a phone.
Oh, I better write to a friend who like that.
And the scarab. Probably yeah, let me go. Let me stare what those presents are. Scarab brooch. The 22. The scarab was considered to be sacred by many ancient societies. It's better known today as the dung beetle.
I never made that connection. In my many years of life, never realized that a scarab and a dung beetle are the same thing.
Oh my god. If facts used to distribute a full-length novel based on what the world would look like if it all came from if all of someone's dreams came true. Looks like I'm gonna stare at Chihiro. I don't think. Alright, Chihiro. What gifts do you like? You like blueberry perfume, killing camera. Don't have those. Don't have that, don't have that, don't have that, don't have that. Nope. 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 I do have that, so I can give you that. You will like that. It's a little weird, but you like it. Hello, sweetheart. Look at you, tiny. I can look you in the eyeball.
So tiny.
So tiny. I wonder how that teddy bear actually operates. Could it be a robot with an AI installed in it? No, we don't have the technology that yet. Maybe it's some kind of bear-shaped cyborg from the future? Should I hang out with Chihiro for a while? Spend time with Chihiro.
No.
You want to sit down and talk for a while?
Yes.
I spent some time talking with Chihiro. Chihiro and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Chihiro a present? Yes. Would you like to give her? I know this one.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh, thank Thank you, Makoto. This is the first time I've forgotten something like this. I get the impression that she liked it. That's good.
Why?
Oh. No.
Okay.
No. What's wrong with you, Hero? Oh, it hurts. Huh? Did you get hurt, Chihiro?
You know?
Oh, well, not really. I got bit by a mosquito last night.
Oh. Wait, last night?
A mosquito? Oh, I figured something serious had happened since you were saying how it hurt.
Huh?
Oh, did I give you the wrong impression? I'm sorry.
Whoa. Wait, hang on, guys.
Sorry.
Are we not acknowledging the revolutionary thought that there are mosquitoes in here, then there is a way out because the mosquito had to have gotten in here somewhere? From somewhere?
I'm sorry. Oh, you don't have to apologize. It was my own fault. We're having an anxiety spiral. We can't have no time to focus on the fucking mosquito. But you said it hurts. Did it really bite you that hard? Yeah, see? Look. She held out her arm, and a huge red bump stood out clearly against her pale skin. Holy cow.
What should I do?
It's way past itchy now. It really hurts. But why is it so big? Did it bite you while you were sleeping or something?
You're wrong.
Oh no, I was awake. But you didn't notice? No, I noticed, but... What?
You know?
Well, I felt it bite me, and I looked down at it, but I didn't do anything. I just sat there and watched it suck my blood. As you do.
Okay.
Chima, stop causing Mooney problems. You just watched? Why didn't you smack it?
Huh?
Cause that would've killed it, right?
Oh, baby girl.
Well, yeah, but...
You know?
It must have been really hungry to suck that much blood. If it was that hungry, it would have been really sad not to have let it have anything. But it's just a mosquito. Well, mosquitoes are living things too, though. It might have its own mosquito family. Sorry, I know that's dumb.
It might have its own mosquito family. It might have its own mosquito husband and kids.
No, really, you don't have to apologize. But don't go scratching it, okay? Look, that'll just make things worse. But what if it gets so itchy I can't take it? Well, in that case, just take the tip of your fingernail and push it into the bump. That'll help.
Huh?
Wow, I had no idea. You're so smart, Makoto. As she said that, she smelled like a tiny, cute little animal. I wonder if she does that on purpose. If so, that's a whole other level of scary.
Yeah.
But anyway, don't you think it's kind of strange? Huh? What is?
You know?
Well, this school's completely sealed off, right? So how
Thank you!
I have my anxiety spiral. I can talk about the mosquito now. So how do mosquitoes
It's gonna
get
go
in?
crazy.
Maybe there's somewhere here in the school where bugs can live and grow? Some kind of nature-y spot? A nature place in the school? Well, I can't say for sure that there's not. Or maybe there's a secret passage somewhere that leads out of the school. A secret passage? Well, even if there's not, I'm sure we'll get out of here somehow. As long as we all work together, I'm sure we'll be out of here in no time. You're right. Working together is super important.
But...
Of course, I don't know how useful I can be. I'll probably just weigh you all down. Well, that's not true. It makes me feel way better knowing you're here to help.
Huh?
It does? Really? Yeah, so let's all do our best, okay?
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Makoto. Chihiro's report card has been updated based on your experience of her. Oh yes, I cleared the 10 SP threshold, hell yeah. Maximum number of skill points is increased. Hey, look at you go. Nice. Once we're all done, I headed back to my room for a little while. There's still lots of time left in the day. I really don't feel like just sitting here. Maybe I'll take a look around. Another friend hang out. Alright. Hero. I know we need to work together to get out of here, but I feel like I'm weighing everyone down. I feel depressed, but when I talk to Makoto, I feel a little better. Max SP +1. Yay! Alright, who do you want to hang out with?
Do you have a preference?
The only preference I would have would be like a mechanical one, but like
right.
That's
not
really
partly why.
But like that's just something like Celeste, like I think level something hang one of Celeste's like skills gives you like raises the amount of Monokuma coins you get for doing the finding them and for doing well in the trials. But that's a later one, so I don't really care too much about that.
Yeah, because okay.
Like at the end of the day, I'm not going to 100% get all the things, and after like the main game, there is like a little like mode where you can just like hang out with all the characters and get their hangouts if you want to. So,
okay.
So like there's no way you're gonna miss content.
Let's do. Ooh. This is Sakura. I love Sakura.
I will find you, Sakura. I need to go find her. Hunt her down. I say go, run away, turn. Let's see where Sakura is, if she's out and about somewhere. Are you in the laundry? No, you could. Does the map show me where people? Oh, it does! I'm silly! Oh, I can go in the bathrooms! I didn't know that.
Well, I mean, they said you can teleport.
I'm silly. I didn't. I forgot I could go into the back rooms. I need to go look at them in the monies. Let's go to the bathrooms. Bathrooms. Can I go in there? This is the girls' bathroom, obviously. Okay, I can only go to the boys' one. I understand.
Can we go to the boys' bathroom?
So, Leon's in here. Is there money in the mirror? Fish tank. There's a bunch of little fishes swimming around inside. Yes, there was. Yeah, you need there. Oh, there she is. Hello, Sakura.
Sakura!
Did I just pass you? Hello.
Hello.
Woman.
Beautiful woman. Hello.
Woman.
Hey.
Makoto, I... Actually, never mind. What did you want?
Should I talk to Sakura for a while? Yes.
Well then.
You know, Makoto, you seem a little thin for a man.
You're right.
And very short.
Ha!
How about I help you bulk up a bit?
Okay.
Sure.
Sakura subjected me to a harsh, borderline cruel training session.
And you should thank her for it.
You're a little closer today. Would I like to give Sakura a person? Yes, obviously. I know just what I can give her. She'll love this. Where is it? You.
Yeah. What? I've been looking everywhere for this. How did you know? I mean, you're wearing some on your arms, but you know. You're quite a mysterious man, Makoto.
Seeing Savage the place is something I gave her makes me happy.
My post-training break is the most relaxing time of my day. The sensation of your muscles cooling down after heating up during a workout is the only true reward. No matter how many times I experience it, I never get tired of it.
Mooney loves Sakura too. You good choice, Mooney.
Good choice,
Everyone
good choice.
loves Sakura as they should.
Everyone should. You don't love Sakura? That's a red flag.
Yeah. Do you exercise every morning, Sakura?
Unless there are errands that I absolutely can't get out of. Yes, I always do my training. If I don't, I feel restless for the rest of the day.
But I'm amazed you can do it every single day. Doesn't it get tough?
I can't say I've ever seen it as tough. It's also that I can get stronger after all.
It's so cool.
And I have to keep on getting stronger, because my destiny is to fight.
Your destiny is to fight.
From the day I was born, I've been fighting. Heaven sent me to live as its champion. I believe it.
That's one heck of a legend.
My father was my master, and my every waking moment was spent with him learning to fight. As a child, I sparred with boxing champions and hit the mat with the wrestling gold medalists.
Yeah.
I was no match for them when I first began, of course. But before long, they were no match for me.
You're so cool. You mean you actually started beating people like that?
I'd say my specialty is solid stand-up that transitions into grappling and a strong ground game.
You're so powerful.
Essentially, it's a complete approach. Anything else just wouldn't make sense. You could only become the best by reaching the top of each discipline, then fusing them all together, then fusing them all together.
Stand-up fighting, grappling, and a strong ground game. That could only be...
Ooh. I feel like I should know this. Fuck.
the MMA.
The MMA!
It's the MMA. You're basically a mixed martial artist fighter, right?
Of course.
Hell yeah.
That's right. It's the most effective real-world fighting style, which is why I chose it.
You're right.
I don't want to just be the best in competitions. I want to be the strongest human on Earth.
I believe in you.
You can do it.
You can do it. I wouldn't bet against you, that's for sure. But aren't you already the best?
Well,
No, not yet. There's still someone I have to surpass.
Ooh,
Do you
really?
have Papa?
You have to fight Papa?
Is fight Papa? Until I can beat him, I'll never become the strongest.
I think you have to fight Papa.
I think you fight Papa. Bye, Night Chinma.
No, Chima, love you. Kisses. You mean there's someone out there stronger than you?
My Papa. Maybe I'll tell you about it another time, if the opportunity presents itself.
Okay. Sakura didn't
Bet.
make a sound as she left. She's so powerful.
Powerful woman.
Powerful. I honestly can't believe there's someone out there stronger than Sakura. Even if they're real, can they really be human? Sakura's forecast has been updated based on my experience with her. Maximum number of skill points is increased. Hey, look at you go. Heck yeah.
Wow.
I headed back to my room for a little while. Ding dong, bing bong.
Ding dong, bing bong.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m.
10 p.m.
As
It sure
such,
is.
it is officially nighttime.
Yay!
It's officially nighttime.
Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
My third day here has already come to an end. When will I... No, we. When are we gonna get out of here? Don't worry. I laid on my bed and stared blankly at the ceiling. Before I knew it, I'd fallen into an uneasy sleep. Monaco Theater!
Monaco Theater.
Ooh, freestyle. I need an immediate, fast-acting pick-me-up. If it doesn't act now, it's the same as giving in to regret. What do you think guides the world? Speed, of course. That's why Formula 1 drivers are so popular. Any idiot can accomplish something if they take it slow. Even a human piece of excrement could create a masterpiece if they spent their entire life on it. Someone who does things in a timely fashion is both wise and admirable. Straight is better than a curve or an angle. Freestyle is better than the backstroke or breaststroke. Drive-through is better than sit down. A Sunday comic artist is smarter than a graphic novelist. What I'm saying is, speed is the gold standard of the standard world.
Which is why I said I need that pick-me-up.
Oh yeah, what's the speed?
Whatever you say.
Meanwhile, 0.000002 seconds later. Ding dong, ding dong.
Ding dong, ding dong.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise
Who
and shine.
gave that bear a glass of wine every morning and night?
Don't ask questions.
Get
He doesn't
ready to
need it.
greet another
Yes, he does.
beautiful day.
Doubt.
I woke up to the irritating sound of Monokuma's voice. I slowly pulled myself out of bed. Yeah, another night of restless sleep. Day after day, I can feel the fatigue piling up. As soon as the thought had crossed my mind... Ding dong!
Ding dong.
The sound of the doorbell forced its way inside my room. I have a guest.
A guest at our door.
My guy! A fantastic morning, isn't it? Taka. Now then, if you'll pardon the interruption. Without waiting for a reply, Taka barged into my room. Him.
Boing boing.
What's up, Taka? No matter how intensely the stormy seas may batter me, I will not fall as long as my feet are firmly planted. You agree, right? I'm not sure I understand what you're saying.
Without a doubt.
And if you can't do it alone, just find someone to support you, and you can support them back.
You hear me?
That's how you can overcome any storm. Oh, yeah. I was thinking about it last night, and I decided we all need to really come together. And that was when I realized, every morning from now on, after the morning announcement, everyone should have breakfast together.
Quiet down and listen.
And now is the beginning of that fateful day. Please head to the dining hall at your earliest convenience.
Got it.
That is all for now. I have to go to let everyone else know the good news. Oh, Taka didn't even wait for a reply. He turned and left before I could say a thing. Well, I guess I better head to the dining hall. I love you. Good boy. Little eye. I love all the sprites on their doors. They're so fun.
They're so cute.
Coco. Hi, Leon. Good morning.
Good morning.
Ugh, so freaking tired.
mean,
The hell's
seriously?
wrong with that guy? Did he wake you up too? Yeah, you sure did. I guess he's going around waking everyone up.
You know what I mean.
It's seriously annoying. I'm going back to bed. If anyone needs me, I'll be in my room. I don't think it'll do any good. I'm sure he'll just come bug you again.
Give me a break.
Yeah, probably. Damn it. I guess you better just go then. That's that. This is right. Togo! Yeah.
Togo!
Togo! Hi, Togo. Togo?
What's your problem?
What?
Good morning. I was just wondering what you're doing here. We should probably head to the dining hall, right?
I know. I just need to prepare myself mentally.
Prepare yourself. What are you talking about?
I'm so nervous.
What's she so nervous about? God, I love Toko.
Okay.
She's a fucking freak. I love her.
Little freak.
Everybody's. Wait, 1, 2,
Everybody's
3, 4,
here.
5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Someone's missing. 15, not me. Nope, no one's missing.
I don't think anyone's missing.
I forgot to
you're-
count
we're
myself. I'm
15.
Listen
15.
to me!
Yeah.
Okay, looks like everyone's here. So then, let's begin our very first breakfast meeting.
Quiet down and listen!
Everyone, thank you for making time in your busy schedules to come together.
Give me a break.
I didn't make time for shit. You dragged me here.
Hmm.
I know I already mentioned this earlier, but in order to get out of here, it is essential that we all cooperate with each other. And the first step is this breakfast meeting, to allow us to become friends and build trust. So from now on, let's all meet here in the dining hall every morning after the morning announcement. Now then, let's eat. I love you.
You want me to eat breakfast with other people? I've never done that before. I'm not sure.
Freak.
I mean, seriously?
Freak child.
Yeah, it's been a while for me too.
But more important,
Well, anyway, did anyone happen to come up with any clues?
Silence echoed throughout the dining hall.
seriously?
Seriously? Nothing at all?
Hey,
Anything. It can be about how to get out or who's doing this. Nobody has anything?
are you okay with this?
You are going to die.
Huh?
Uh-huh.
Do you understand?
If you cannot stop yourself from showing weakness in front of others, you will die.
Stop it!
What the hell? Don't even freaking joke about that.
Saffron, what if we ate breakfast together in the dining hall? Blush. What if we ate together at the same dining room table and JK, unless
What if we ate breakfast together at the dining room table and some of us were girls?
some of us were girlies. JK, unless. I am not joking. Adaptability, survivability. Did I not say so? So you'd better hurry up and adapt to your new life here.
What the hell is this?
Have you gone completely insane? Adapt to my new life here? Do you have any idea what you're saying?
What? What?
Yeah, sounds like the girl wants to live here. And hell, more power to her. But shit.
Piece of shit!
No way in hell am I living here. I'm getting out of here. I don't give a shit.
Sure, feel free.
Uh,
Okay, so nobody has any clues.
What the heck?
One thing I can tell you is who's behind all this. Someone who's totally weird and messed up. Why else would we be trapped in here in the first place?
Hey, listen.
Well, sure, it could be something like that, but for right now, actual clues are...
Huh.
Huh? What's up? If you think in terms of people who are really abnormal or bizarre, do you think maybe we're person responsible for this could be a certain murderous fiend?
Huh?
What? A murderous fiend? Chihiro, do you have some idea who might be behind all this? Well, maybe. I mean, I can't really be certain, but...
Got it!
Certainty is not a concern right now. I'll allow whatever remarks you may have.
You know?
Okay, well... Have you guys heard of Genocide Jack? You mean that serial killer that's been in the news and all over the internet? The monstrous villain who's murdered scores of victims in brutally bizarre fashion? The word bloodlust was left at each murder scene, written in the victim's own blood. Wherever it is, he's like a ghost. He strikes without warning and disappears without a trace. And on the internet, they started calling him Genocide Jack. That about covers it, I think.
They say he's claimed over 1,000 victims.
Damn.
It's just an urban legend, though, right? I mean, even like 10 people would be totally insane.
Anyway, whoever Genocide Jack is, he's obviously some kind of super crazy killer.
Huh?
And if he really is this ultimate psycho, I wouldn't be surprised if he put together something like this.
But like I said, I can't be certain. I don't have any evidence or anything. It's just a thought.
Hey, hold on.
But if they're the killer, isn't there like a killer problem for us?
Yeah.
It's okay. Everything's absolutely positively 100% without a doubt gonna be okay. I had to reset for a second there, don't worry. Cause help's gonna be here soon, I'm sure of it.
Huh? Help?
We've been stuck in here a few days already, right? Nobody's been able to contact us, so I'm sure they're getting worried. I bet they called the police already.
Unless there's a time dilation problem.
What's this?
The police? You're putting your faith in the police?
Yeah. What are you doing here?
You guys, seriously, do you understand what role the police exist to fill? All they're good for is being a foil, playing against a villain, or anti-hero, or evil organization. The bad guys come along and destroy them, and that shows just how badass they really are. Are you sure you want to rely on such an unreliable group of losers?
Fair.
I mean, come on! If you really, really want to get out of here, all you gotta do is kill.
What the hell?
Why the hell are you laughing?
You know?
I'm just impressed with the total commitment to this whole act.
Come on.
You're still going on about that?
You're fucking dead.
So, Mr. Serial Killer Psycho Freak Bastard, what the hell do you want?
Mr. Serial Killer Psycho Freak Bastard, huh? That's a pretty long name. German, maybe? Don't know.
Hey, come on.
We know who you really are.
Maybe if I ignore him, he'll just go away.
You son of a bitch.
Hey, don't ignore me, asshole!
Okay, let's get back to business. Your life here has already begun, and a couple days have gone by, and nobody's killing anybody. I thought all you kids were lazy and selfish, and here you are working together, but I'm totally bored. There's nothing you can say that'll make us. Oh, that's Makoto. There's nothing you can say that'll make us start killing each other.
I tried.
Oh, wait. I think. Yes! Ding, ding, ding. I figured it out.
In other words,
All the mystery ingredients are here. Right people, right place. So why hasn't anyone killed anyone yet? That's what I couldn't understand. But I realized there's just one very important piece missing. What are you? If you want to know, I'll tell ya. It's motive. It's so simple. I just have to give everyone a motive.
Stop fucking around.
Motive? What the fuck are you talking about?
hey.
Oh, by the way, there's something I want to show you guys.
You son of a bitch.
Stop changing the goddamn subject.
I have a little video I'd like you all to see. Oh, but don't worry, it's not some pervy adult video or anything. Seriously, it's nothing like that. Promise.
I didn't think it was, but thanks.
It's a very special video for each of you showing what's going on outside the school. Outside the school? What are you talking about?
Hello.
Oh, Master's so impatient today. Why don't you just watch it and find out? Here in the school, there's a specific place you can go that has everything you need to watch the video. You would say something like this, Mooney. You absolutely would. You would say something. You would say there's something I want to show you, but don't worry, it's not anything weird or pervy. And we just look at you just like, we didn't think it was, but thank you. Are you sure it's not?
Mooney, this is exactly the kind of stuff you do where it's just like... just like, wow, I can't believe you thought I was going to show you a video of, like, puppies being kicked. And we're like, we didn't think that. And it's just like, wow, you really want to watch a video of puppies being kicked, don't you? And then you just keep doing that in circles.
Yeah. This is very much you, Mooney.
Correct.
Good. And we can go watch the video right now. But before we do that, I'd like to know,
You.
what are you? Why would you do something like this? What do you want from us?
Well, what do I want from you? Well, you must know.
Despair. That's all. Well now.
If you want to know more than that, you'll have to figure it out for yourselves. Do whatever you need to uncover the mystery hidden within the school. I won't try and stop you. Because to be honest, it's entertaining as heck watching you guys search so desperately for answers. So I guess I want amusement from you too. Bye, Mooney.
He's gone.
Bye, Mooney-kuma.
My Mooney-kuma. And once again, he left before we could find out anything useful.
Is that right?
Really? I think we learned something very useful. He has no intention of standing in the way of our pursuit of the truth. Interesting.
However,
Perhaps. But what about the video he mentioned? I'm very curious to see what's on it.
that's true.
Same here. Okay, so...
Mono started glancing around the dining hall. But when his gaze landed on me, he stopped.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Makoto, check this out for us, would ya?
Okay, please don't beat me up again. Huh? Why me?
Yo.
'Cause you're the closest to the door. That's the rule, right?
Rule?
Jesus Christ.
Hey, hey. Hey.
Piece of shit!
Hey!
Stop fucking around.
You see how passionately I'm begging you? What's the big deal? Just check it out real quick.
Please don't punch me. Please don't beat me up, Mr. Mondo. Please don't beat me up, Mr. Biker Gang Leader.
My head can't take it.
I'm just a little guy. I'm only small. Oh, wait. I guess I'll get going then. Please don't beat me up.
Hell yeah.
Awesome, thanks. I owe you one.
Hey,
If Makoto's going, I'm going with him. It's not safe to walk around this place alone.
Oh yeah.
Yo,
Yeah, sure thing. Then we're counting on the both of you. If anything happens, just yell and I'll come running. I can't decide if Mondo is totally dependable or completely terrible.
Yeah, I'd have to say he's kind of both. He's not exactly a bad person, but I definitely can't say he's a good person either. He beat me up real bad.
So then, where's this specific place Monokuma mentioned? It must be somewhere you can watch DVDs, but...
I know where it is, don't worry. If it's a place that's set up to watch DVDs, then I know where it is, don't worry. I know where I'm going. Did
You know where it is. Let her down.
Oh, I can't do that. I got the sign with me. Which I'm looking for, I remember. DVD room. Ooh.
DVD room. Ooh, a mysterious box.
Huh? There's something inside this cardboard box. It's...
A bunch of DVDs. And each one has a label on it with someone's name.
This must be the video for each of us you mentioned.
Hold on a second.
I'd better go tell everyone.
She just ran off. Boy, I didn't follow after her, I just stood right there where I was. The DVDs in front of me had robbed me of all awareness. I was rooted in place. I think I see something. Oh. What do you see? In the box? It's the cardboard box the DVDs were in. Yes? Next to the monitor is a high-end DVD player. I'll probably play these DVDs no problem. Maybe I'll just watch mine real quick before everyone else gets here. I sorted through the DVDs I found in the box and found the one with my name on it. Then I slid it into the expensive-looking player. I sat down and stared intently at the darkened screen, and then... Oh, family! I yelled out without realizing it, and my heart started racing. Because what I saw on that monitor, it was my family. His mom's so pretty.
It's so pretty.
You getting picked to attend Hope's Peak Academy is like a dream come true. Make sure you do your best.
Yeah, Mom.
I'm so proud of you, son. But remember, don't push yourself too hard.
His dad looks like a character you won't meet for a long while, and it's really funny to me.
Uh-oh.
Are you really watching this, Makoto? Good luck, okay?
Love you, sister. If it had ended there, that would have been fine. A message of love and support. After leaving my family behind to attend Hope's Peak, it would have given me hope, given me strength. If this was a normal school, I would have been happy, if a little embarrassed. With my family's support to rely on, I would have been motivated to do even better. But here, now, it was totally different. I wasn't living an ordinary school life, so I had a pretty strong feeling that the video wasn't going to end there. I hated having that feeling, but it turned out I was absolutely right. Oh no!
Uh-oh.
That's my how, you kabuki! This time I couldn't even make a sound. My voice just died. Where'd everyone go? It looks like a war zone or something. As if in reply, a voice came floating out of the speakers. I recognized the voice. It was him.
Makoto Naegi accepted into Hope Peak Academy, and his family, who supported such a lucky boy. But it seems like something's happened to this family's well-being. Oh boy, this is bad. What could have possibly happened to this family's well-being?
Look for the answer after graduation. Asshole. What is this? What happened to everyone? I started trembling. I could feel the fear and anger building up inside me like hot magma. God damn it! I slammed my fist against the desk over and over again. A single thought was racing through my mind. What else? How could I think about anything else? I have to get out of here. I have to get out right now. I need to make sure everyone's safe.
Makoto? What happened? Make sure who's safe.
I noticed everyone standing around the entrance to the AV room. They stared at me, faces full of confusion. What's going on? Without a word, I pointed to the cardboard box.
Is it, like...
Is that what Monica was talking about?
What does this mean?
What's on them? They all gathered around the box, and each of them grabbed the DVD with their name on it. One by one, they each rushed to a monitor. It didn't take long for them to react.
What the...
What the fuck?
This can't be real, right? It has to be fake, right?
Hey,
What?
hold on.
Bark at it. Kill it. Bark.
Bark. How do I... Bam.
Bark. Kill the bot.
Bark. I killed it.
Yeah. No way it's real. No way.
I can't take it anymore. I can't take this anymore. Let me out of here.
As soon as I saw their reactions, I knew they'd all seen something like what I'd seen. Nobody even bothered trying to hide their fear and confusion. Except for her. Even now, she was totally calm.
I see. So this is what he meant by motive. He wants to fuel our desire to leave so that we're more likely to start killing each other.
Yes, indeed.
It is a classic prisoner's dilemma. Let me use an example. Imagine two countries are on the brink of war. But both countries want peace, and each commits to scaling back their forces as a sign of good faith. But there's a chance that one country may betray the other, so each country fears lowering their guard. The result is that neither scales back their forces, and they both end up betraying each other.
Do you understand?
In other words, the fear of invisible treachery becomes the greatest enemy of stability.
That kind of sounds like us right now. Everyone says they'll work together, but in our hearts we're all afraid someone might betray us.
Don't put these awful thoughts in our head. That's exactly what they want us to do. Can't say that, but maybe you're thinking that once everyone drops their... You could say that. Or maybe you're thinking that once everyone drops their guard, you can just...
What is this?
What?
This is exactly what Monokuma, or whoever's behind this, wants. They want us to fight, don't you see?
Yeah, you're right. We all need to calm down.
So then.
Okay then. Maybe we should start by all just talking. Maybe if we all just talk about what we saw, that'll help get everything out of our system.
Okay.
Besides, I think we're all super curious, right?
I wonder what was in everyone's videos. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious. Hey, Sayaka. What was in your video, Sayaka?
What's your problem?
What's wrong? Just hurry up and tell us. Oh, it's her bandmates, probably.
Sayaka? I gently placed my hand on her shoulder.
Stop it!
She pushed my hand away and suddenly ran off.
Huh?
Sayaka!
That's enough.
Let her go. I can't do that. I have to go make sure she's okay.
I hate romantic comedies like this. I don't care what happens to her personally.
What?
That's because you're totally thoughtless.
I'm really worried. Then why don't you go to do whatever you think you have to? We don't all have to stick around together, right?
I hope you are
Speaking of
well.
which, I have my own things to take care of. Goodbye. Everyone went their separate ways. But I don't have time to worry about them right now. I have to go find Sayaka. Everybody!
Everybody.
Everybody, Hataka, I love you.
See, now we're back to Sayaka might be the first killer.
What was in your video, Taka? I saw. Sorry, it's gonna take some time to figure out how to put it to words. Okay, I'll go find Sayaka. Go find Sayaka. Leave the area? Yeah. Where could she have gone? Can't have gone far. I should check around the school. Oh, nurse's office. Can I go on a boyfriend? Yes, I can look for monies. There's
Money.
nothing to touch in here. This is disappointing.
Oh.
Go look for Sayaka. Are you in the gym? Are you in the gymbo?
Are you looking for a weapon?
Are you looking for a weapon? That's Junko. Hi, Junko.
But more important,
Hey, Makoto. Aren't you, like, super curious what was in everyone's videos?
Yeah. I mean, I can't say I'm not curious.
Right? I could totally tell.
I love you. But does that mean you're gonna tell me what was in yours?
Who knows? It all depends what kind of mood I'm in, you know?
I don't think she's gonna tell me. Word. Sayaka, are you in the gym?
The gym, Sayaka.
No. The sun in the corner is just very unsettling, isn't he?
It's really unsettling. That's what I tried to tell you. He just looks so smug and devious, and I don't appreciate it.
You got the door? You got the door out? You here, Sayaka? No, this is Leon. Fuck, I don't want to talk to Leon. Where's the money? There's no kind of mailbox, nothing in it. Money!
Money.
Love money. This camera. Another surveillance gonna set the Gatling gun. Surveillance
Gatling
camera.
gun.
You see the gun attached to it. Yeah. Gatling gun security camera. Okay. Are you in the store, Sayaka? No, you're probably in one of the classrooms. What am I doing? I'm being a silly duck. Yes, they
She might have run just back to her own room, even, maybe.
Are you in this classroom? Classroom?
Music change.
Ooh. Oh.
I don't like this music.
I found her in one corner of an empty classroom. She was sitting in a chair, hands on her knees, staring absently at the floor. She looked like maybe she was upset or angry or... No. She didn't have any expression at all. There's nothing on her face that you could call emotion. It was as if her original mask had been stripped away. Sayaka? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Actually, no. How could I possibly be fine? What What did we do to end up like this? Why are they doing such terrible things to us?
Why?
I want out. Let me out of here right now.
Sayaka, calm down. As she thrashed around, I grabbed her by the shoulders.
Huh?
I understand. I know how you feel right now when I think about what it might have happened to my family. But now more than ever, we have to stay calm. This is exactly what they want. They want us to lose our composure and stop thinking rationally. Think about it. Those videos have to be fake. Because if those things really had happened, people out there would be in an uproar. Our families, the police, everyone. Right? So let's just calm down, alright? Otherwise we've already lost. I knew I was trying to convince myself just as much as her. I kept repeating those words to myself to clear away the images that had been burned into my brain. Be calm, okay? Just be calm. As long as we work together, I'm sure we can find some way out of here. And help might come even before that.
But what if there isn't a way out? What if help never comes?
If that happens, then I'll get you out of here myself, no matter what it takes. When I said that, I paused. I had no idea what had come over me.
Sayaka?
He's so small.
Oh, goodness.
Please, help me.
Her voice was small and shaky.
Why? Why is this happening to me? To kill or be killed? I just can't take this anymore. Sayaka.
Finally, she raised her face up from my chest. She looked at me with those big wet eyes of them big ol' eyes.
Them big ol' eyes.
Big ol' wet eyes.
Makoto.
Can I believe what you said?
Huh?
That you'll help me get out? No matter what it takes?
Absolutely.
Makoto.
Makoto, you're the only one I can trust, so please.
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
He's like, oh,
What she said.
huh? Of course, I'll be there for you. No matter what, I'm always on your side. I mean, you are my assistant after all.
Makoto.
Thank you, Makoto. Hearing you say that, I feel like I can keep going. I can get through this, as long as you're here with me.
'Cause I'm your assistant.
Like you said, I'm your assistant.
The smile I'd come to know so well returned to her face. It felt a little forced, but still. It was a huge improvement over how she was before.
Hey! Hey!
It's standing up!
Oh, goodness.
Yeah!
Makoto! It's standing up! This is Mooney behavior right here. What's standing up?
Come on!
Do you even have to ask?
Yes.
Your flagpole! Get the hell out of
Oh
here.
my god.
No, I want to join in. Damn it. Well, if you won't leave, then tell us what the hell is up with those videos. Oh, it's about to come out. It's gonna come out, my pristine, pure white stuffing. My honest, innocent stuffing is about to come gushing out. I balled up my fists, took aim, and swung as hard as I could. I never put so much energy into a single motion before in my life. I leaned back, channeled all my power, and let go of everything I had. Wha!
Are you okay?
And I missed.
Then I missed.
If I hadn't avoided your punch, you would have just violated school regulations.
Hey!
But boy, are you slow. I could have downed $1,000 full course dinner in the time it took you to finish your slaying. Your speed, agility, alertness, passion, boldness, sense of despair, antagonization, it's all lacking. Ow.
What the heck was that just now?
You just want to mess with us.
Well, for now, you want to just head back?
Yeah. Monokuma, come along and swiftly destroy the good mood we just created. Sayaka and I headed back to the dorms. You should get some rest, Sayaka. You still look pretty shaken.
Sorry.
I'm sorry for making you worry about me. You're right. I'm going to lie down for a bit. That was the wrong voice for a second, but that's okay.
That's okay. With a nod and a small bow, she disappeared into her room. Now on my own, I headed off to tell everyone that Sayaka was okay. Once that was done, I decided to go back to my room. It was hard to think after watching that deranged video. I needed some rest of my own. Jeez. Seriously, what's going on here? There's just so many problems. I can't even decide what the biggest problem is. That we're trapped in here? That what I saw in that video might be real? Monokuma? Munikuma? What the mastermind has in store for us? Or are we our biggest problems? I want to get out of here. But I could never kill someone. Do the others all feel the same? Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely the biggest problem right now.
Bom bom.
Ding dong. Huh? When I opened my eyes, they darted immediately to the clock. It's almost 10 o'clock. I fell asleep without even realizing it. Nighttime's about to start. So, how come someone's here?
Bing bong.
Ding dong.
Bing bong bing dong. I'm really sorry to come by so late.
Sayaka.
This girl's totally gonna die. She's like literally here every 5 seconds.
Sayaka, what are you doing out so late? That's what I noticed. Her body was trembling. Is everything okay?
It was so strange.
Sorry to bother you, but something really weird just happened.
What? Something weird.
Makoto.
Just a little while ago. Oh, sorry.
No, it is you. It's just a bug.
Just a little while ago, I was laying down in my room. All of a sudden, my door started rattling and shaking.
Her voice sounded like all the air had been squeezed out of her lungs. Just hearing her talk made me tense up.
I was so scared.
It was like someone was trying to force the door open. My door was locked, so they couldn't get in, of course. But they started shaking the door harder and harder. I was so scared I couldn't even move.
So what happened?
After a while, it just stopped. I let some time go by, then I got up and opened the door to check outside.
Makoto.
But there was nobody there.
Someone tried to force their way into your room? But who would do something like that?
I mean...
It's not like I'm suspicious of anyone here, but still, it makes me nervous. What if something like that happened in the middle of the night? What would I do then?
You don't have to worry about that, right? I mean, we can't go outside during nighttime.
But that's just a promise we made, right? If someone decided to break that promise...
Then why don't you stay in my room tonight? Would that make you feel a little better?
Huh?
What?
All it said in the school regulations that we had to sleep in the dorm rooms, right? It didn't state specifically which room each person had to sleep in, so...
Hey,
But two people sharing one room is, you know...
Ah. Oh, geez, I'm sorry, I didn't even think about that. Honestly, that didn't even cross my mind.
No, I know, me neither. It's not even that I mind the idea, but... if you don't mind, could we maybe switch rooms? Just for tonight?
Switch rooms? If it'll help your mind at ease, then it's totally fine with me. But I don't mind you staying in my room, but... Are you sure you're okay with me staying in yours? That doesn't, like, concern you?
It's fine. I trust you.
In that case, then. Ding dong, bing
Bing
bong.
bong, bing bong.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m.
This girl about to die.
It is officially nighttime.
No.
Just know it.
She never die.
I feel like she's about to
She's
die.
my assistant, my new antagonist.
Strictly prohibited.
Sure.
This is not one of the most clearly telegraphed things in the entirety of mystery game narration. No.
This is the most vibrant red death flag you've ever seen in your life.
No.
Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bug bite.
Oh man, it's already nighttime?
Oh man, it's already nighttime.
Why am I reading you? I need to go to...
I don't know.
I'm becoming
That's fine.
Chimba. It's okay. Okay, so it's settled. I'll head to your room right now. Oh, if we're gonna trade rooms, we better trade keys too.
Ah, that's right. We'll have to trade keys.
Again.
like I said, I'm psychic.
Gosh.
Well, she said she's psychic.
Yep.
Huh? Hey, aren't you gonna say you were just kidding?
What if I wasn't just kidding?
Yes.
Bum bum bum.
Something resembling a smile had made its way to her face. Thank goodness, it looks like she's already started to get back to normal. Okay, we better trade keys then.
Okay.
Yep, let's do it.
The exchange
Is Tyler about to die? She's about to go kill someone.
Don't worry about it. The exchange keys, and when I looked back up at her again, there was another worried expression there.
Makoto, please be careful. If someone comes to the door, don't open it no matter what.
I won't. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone.
Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Oh, by the way, just so you know, my bathroom door tends to get stuck. There's a little trick to opening it. You have to turn the knob and lift up on the door when you pull it out. Just do that and the door should open no problem.
Okay, but the showers don't work during nighttime anyway, right? Okay, but you have the bathroom.
That's right, I totally
Are you
forgot.
not gonna need to go piss?
No. She's girls don't piss.
Okay. But I guess I might use it when I get up in the morning, so thank you.
Okay, well, I better get going. See you tomorrow, Sayaka.
Hey,
Oh, and about what I said before.
Hmm?
When I said I was psychic, it really was a joke. Honestly, I'm just very perceptive.
Yeah, I know.
Good night then. See you in the morning. We won't.
Sayaka gave me one last parting smile and I headed off to my room. I looked around as soon as I got out into the hall. Everyone else's doors were closed. There was no sign of life. Good, there's nobody here. Making sure no one was around to spot me, I rushed into Sayaka's room.
Oh, it's pink in here. Wow.
So this is Sayaka's room. It really doesn't look any different from mine. It smells nice though. Money.
Money.
I must find money. Bin. Kinda weird to for other people's trash, but I couldn't help taking a quick peek. There wasn't any doubt about it. It was the DVD with her name on it that we found in the AV room. That reminds me, I never did get a chance to find out what was in her video. But it's probably best if I wait until she brings it up again. Okay, I know what that is. Don't want to touch that. Still. My room came with a toolkit, but Sayaka has a sewing kit, just like the note said. And next to it is the map of the body's vital organs. Yeah, just like mine could have been.
Yeah.
A surveillance camera. Makes sense that there'd be one in here. If I remember right, all the girls' private bathrooms have locks on them. I'm a little reluctant to go in. I don't think Sayaka would like me snooping around too much. I should probably go to bed soon. As I lowered myself onto Sayaka's bed, a pleasant fragrance enveloped me. Sayaka's scent. Maybe it'll bring me some sweet dreams.
Okay.
Feeling a little better than before, I fell asleep. Monica Madeira!
Mwah.
Imagine, you're all in a big spaceship in the middle of an intergalactic adventure. Kissing at night is a myth, says Saffron. You're right. You've heard of Noah's Ark, right? We're sort of like that. We've set sail and left Earth behind. Here you don't have to worry about crazy neighbors, corrupt cops, drug drivers, or pyromaniacs. You don't have to worry about the ozone layer or asthma-inducing air pollution. And of course, you don't have to stress about studying for finals or practicing for the big game, but even our divine world of freedom has a few rules. After all, freedom can only exist because of rules. If you're nearly dead set on returning to that tiny piece of dog poop you call Earth, please do your best to follow the rules. I hope I've made myself perfectly clear.
So then, let's everyone do our best to follow these new guidelines and live happily ever after together!
Yeah!
Wow.
Together!
Ding dong, bing bong.
Ding dong, ding dong.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine!
Yay, right
Get
on.
ready to greet another beautiful day!
I sat up, still half asleep, and rubbed my eyes. Slowly, I pulled myself out of bed. I remembered I was in Sayaka's room. Just remembered I promised to eat breakfast with everyone else. I'd better get going. I left Sayaka's room and made my way towards the dining hall. A few people have already gathered at the dining hall by the time I got there. Hello, Makoto, and good morning. Can you believe it? I was the very first one here this morning. I don't doubt that. You're so good. Good morning.
Hey, Makoto.
Morning.
I suppose I'm early.
I figured everyone who had arrived on time could be considered model high schoolers. And the ones who showed up a little late.
Yo.
Yo.
Sorry I'm late. My makeup just would not cooperate this morning.
Ah, well, hello.
My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. My morning. Duty took a little longer than usual.
Don't say it like that. We're the types with a more relaxed sense of time. Most high schoolers fall into that category. And finally, the ones who kept everyone waiting forever.
Indeed.
I suppose I'm late.
Good morning, everyone.
My bad, my bad.
My bad, guys. Slept right through my alarm.
What's your problem?
What? Is it so awful to be late?
Yes, you're a problem.
Yo.
I didn't oversleep, just so you know. Nope, got lost. I blame the Bermuda Triangle.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Don't care about time or other people in general. They're the kind to move at their own pace. But regardless, everyone had arrived. At least that's how it was supposed to go. Wait, aren't we still missing some people? Yeah, Sayaka and Byakuya aren't here yet. Byakuya aren't here yet. I don't know about Byakuya, but I would definitely put Sayaka in the model high schooler category. So for her to be so late...
What?
What's going on? Did something happen?
Yo.
Hey man, have you seen Sayaka?
Why would I have? I just came straight from my room to here.
Did she forget about our breakfast promise?
However,
I got the sense she always has her stuff together.
Listening to everyone talk like that, a small dark speck of unease rose up inside of me. And that speck started to grow quickly.
She's totally dead.
I need to go. I have to check on her. The words had barely left my lips before I flew out into the hall. Where I headed first was my room, where I'd let Sayaka stay for a single night, where she was supposed to be safe. But over the course of that one night... Oh shit, my room got fucked up! The room had been completely transformed. What the hell? My lid roller got moved.
My lint roller is a foot to the left.
It looks like the lint roller has way less sheets than it used to. More importantly, where's Sayaka? No! Someone used my lint roller like a bitch.
What does that mean?
Someone used my lint roller.
Fucking whatever.
This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. It's been taken out of the sheath. More important, no. My key.
Not more importantly.
There's a keychain on the ground. It has my name on it, so it must be my room key. I gave it to Sayaka when we traded rooms.
She's gonna be dead in the bathroom. I know she is. It's coming.
A bin got knocked over.
My bin!
There are slashes and gouges on the walls and the floor. No! Not more importantly, my place! This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. It's the sheath of the replica sword. The sword itself has been removed. You can keep saying more importantly, Makoto, but I ain't paying attention to you. Okay, you won't let me touch the gouges. Slashes and gouges on the wall and the floor. display stand the sword was on. More important. No, not more importantly. My bed got fucked up. Bed's been damaged too.
My bed's been so fucked up.
My room got trashed and someone used my lint roller. They knocked over my
Someone
bed.
used my lint roller without my convenient lint roller at the foot of my bed. Someone used it
Come on,
and didn't put it back where it goes.
So but it's still inside the drawer and it's still sealed. Ooh, didn't use my stuff. Use my lint roller. I better check the bathroom. Let's take a look. So.
Yeah. There it is.
He's the most iconic Dangan grandpa. It took me a second to realize that I was screaming.
Here's that pink blood.
Well, yeah, the Pepto-Bismol!
The Pepto-Bismol!
What I saw dug its way through my eyes and buried itself in my brain. And then... everything
Pretty
went
in
left.
pink.
Heck yeah.
That's what Mooney said.
Mooney. Dead alive, chapter 1 to survive. Dangan Ronpa.
Well, it is about 2 a.m.
So
for
that's
me.
a good time to stop this.
This is probably a good time to wrap it up
And then
we
next
shall
time we'll have
solve
the
Sayaka's
investigation. And maybe
We
start
will.
a trial.
Perhaps. But yeah, we did
Murder.
it. Murder. And I was completely correct.
You're very correct. I'm very proud of you.
I knew it the moment she fucking started getting way too friendly with us. I knew something was gonna go wrong. I didn't quite know which direction it went, but nah, that was a character designed to die.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately, poor girl.
Mhm.
Poor girly girl.
Poor
I do think. I'm wondering if I might know this one.
You
Maybe? I might know this one. Just because. Okay, because, like, I should say, there's a specific video I've rewatched, like, maybe 8 times, like, already. That the one about for
the
Inescapable.
Inescapable, yeah.
Yeah, Inescapable. So, like, in that one, he does
He talks about some of the
spoil
trials.
and talk about two or three of the Danganronpa cases. Like, not in extreme detail. I think there's only one where if you showed me the character, I would recognize who that character was, like, pretty quick. But they were like, no, yeah, I think it was 3. I'm pretty sure it was 3 of them. So I probably know what happens in this one.
That's okay if you do.
So, which is fine. It's the first case. It's not a big deal. Because the 3 that I know about through that video is the one where someone tried to kill someone, they killed them instead. Which I think that might be this one. Just because I was making all those things of, like, I can't tell if Sayaka's gonna be the murderer or the murder victim, and so honestly, considering both of those, especially with how she was acting about getting our room and stuff, I kind of think it's maybe that case. I think she did try to kill someone, and then it did not work out very well. Maybe. I could be wrong. I also know about I think it's for the second game, I'm pretty sure. But the one where you think, like, the girl who did it is the one who's been telling us the whole story, but she's actually just been leaving out details or whatever. And so you find out, oh no, actually she did it. Like, she did just fucking do it. She's just literally lying to you, the player, straight to your face. And then, I do believe I know there's one where it's like everybody did it kind of thing. And as far as I'm aware, it was a very controversial case. Because I just remember him mentioning it in Inescapable and being like, Inescapable did it bad. And also, that specific murder case was extremely infamous for a reason. So I think
I know exactly the one he's talking about. And yes, but it's also, it's one of my favorites. Like, in general, I just love that one a lot.
I think it'll be fun. It sounded, the way he said it, it read to me more like it was polarizing. Like it's a thing that you either love it or you fucking hate it.
Oh
kind
yeah,
of a thing.
definitely. Like, yeah.
So like I know exactly 3 cases, and I think I will probably know them whenever we get there, which is fine. That will not ruin my game experience. I will be fine. But of course this is Danganronpa. I'm sure there's a bajillion other murders that are gonna happen that I don't know about, so it'll be great.
I mean, there's 5 trials for each game.
Exactly. I only know 3 out of 15 of them. That's a whole 12 other trials I know nothing about.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be great. But yeah, I just knew it. I just knew it the moment she started acting weird, and then of course just being like, oh, that's why they designed you like that, isn't it? Because you're just made to die. What a shame.
Yeah. Oh, I love it.
But yeah,
it's very good.
It's fun though. I love it. I'm having a great time.
Yeah.
Hell yeah! I cannot wait for more. I cannot wait to go. We will avenge you, Sayaka. We'll fucking kick ass. And I think send someone to a comically extreme execution, I think.
Oh
based on
yeah,
my little knowledge of
definitely.
Danganronpa.
Hell yeah.
Known exclusively through that one specific Ponder Sprocket video where it was supposed to be a parody of Danganronpa, and then by the end of it, I was just staring at it, and I'm like, okay, I guess that just happens in Danganronpa, I guess.
Yeah, it does.
No idea.
It does.
And I mean, they did it at the beginning of the game, so I was just like, oh yeah, they do just do that, don't they? Like, they just launch him in a little rocket.
I'm so excited for
you
to see them.
Yes.
Like, which one's my favorite of this game? I'm staring. I think the second one is my favorite.
Is it all different for every person?
Oh yeah. They each have their own personalized executions
boy.
based on who they are. That's why at the end of the game, after we finish it, I have to tell you about the unused executions because they're fun.
Ooh,
I love them.
That's very fun.
If I can find
God, I do remember I'm just thinking of the Inescapable video now where the guy started listing out a bunch of characters and about like, oh yeah, it's like, and those deaths still matter to you because they are like, you are attached to those characters. Not that any of those characters die if they do. Like, it just, not to say they die one way or the other. And I was just like, okay, sure. This is one of those rare moments where me kind of struggling to remember Japanese names sometimes comes to my advantage because I didn't retain any of the names that he listed when he was listing them out, and I've watched that video so many times.
Listen, my favorite executions for this game is the second one. For the second game, I think it's the third one? Maybe.
Ooh.
I think the third one's my favorite in there. Definitely not the first or the second. No, not the second one, not the first one. And then for the third game, I don't remember the third game well enough to tell you my favorite execution from there. My favorite case is the controversial one in the third game, though. I thoroughly fucked that one. I can't wait to get there.
Well, there you go. There we go. I know exactly of one case in each game then, probably. Yeah. If Sayaka is the one I'm thinking it is. Because then I know one from 1, 2, and 3.
No, I think the other one, the third one, is from 2. Like the third case he was talking about is from 2. That's very firmly into if it's the one I'm thinking of. And I'm just thinking about the second one because I think that's also in the second one, but it could not be.
Yeah, there might be 2 of the ones in the second one, maybe.
That's okay though, because that's
if you showed me the character for the second one I gave, then I would know. I would know who she is.
I'll have to stare at Inescapable again and just be like,
Yeah, that was the one where he actually did show clips of it, so I did look up and see clips, so I do know her face. Of the girl who did that one, because, yeah.
That's okay. I mean,
shrugs.
You can still know the thing and still have like a fun time, like picking apart the actual like puzzle for it. Like in the Phoenix Wright game, like I know a few of the murders there, but I'd still have a fun time like playing the game and actually like figuring out the logic to get from point. Because like I know the end point, don't know how to get there. It's the same thing for you. You're gonna know the endpoint for a few of them, but not know how to get there.
See, or it's either fun, but then it's a very fine line of being fun, or me frustratedly pulling my hair out, being like, I know what it is. Why do I have to go through 15 different steps to get there? Because that's what Ace Attorney does to me.
Don't worry, if you get too frustrated, that's where I just gonna be like, Morgan, I'm gonna solve the puzzle now, okay?
That's okay.
And you just be like,
no, I'm like, fucking, no. Ace Attorney just has a thing of, like, where even if you know the answer and you know exactly what item, like, what happened, it's like, no, you have to take it in baby steps. You can't just jump right to the end. You gotta start with the random obscure object that actually has nothing to do with this, but trust me, it's gonna all link together, promise. Mm-hmm. And then I go, arg.
Danganronpa has a few things like that, but it's mostly just like them building the case and like finding the motive. Like nothing feels like too arbitrary that I remember from the Danganronpas. It's just like figuring it out and like putting an idea of the day together.
Yeah. No, I'm like, and again, I think that's a good mystery. A really great mystery makes it where it's like if you watch it back, you can literally see exactly like where you miss something or where something was like right there in front of your face or whatever, which is like one of my favorite things about like rewatching mysteries. It's just being like, now you know, and you're like, oh, it all makes sense. It all is so clear. It was so obvious. Wow.
One of my favorite things about replaying Danganronpa is I know something, and because I know something, I can look and just be like, oh yes, it's so obvious. And you don't know it yet, so you're not gonna know what it is. But when we get to the end, you're just gonna look and just be like, I don't understand, and then I'm gonna point out some things, and you're just gonna be like, oh, okay, that is really good actually. I'm gonna be like, yeah.
I'm right now. I'm having it. Don't tell me. It's okay. You don't have to tell me yet, unless I ask directly. Right now, I'm trying to figure out if universe context-wise, how real world we are, like how grounded we are. I'm doing that age-old thing of Morgan's trying to figure out where the reality line is, because I'm like sitting here of like, hypothetically they're doing this thing, and as far as I know from the Danganronpa universe, this isn't the first time something like this has happened, nor is it like a secret. I mean, I could be wrong. I could just have been misled. But like, this happens at the same place, and they do the same thing, and that like this is not the first time this has happened. And so part of me is like rubbing my temples, being like, okay, is there time dilation happening in this universe? Because they allude to like psychics and they make jokes about that, but like, do psychics actually exist in this world, therefore opening the fucking floodgates to being like, yeah, slightly mystical paranormal stuff can happen. So is the fact that like none of this is a problem because like it's me figuring out why this specific experiment is happening, especially because the way it's being run makes it seem like this has happened before, and like they already have a system, and it's like
science ghost, says Mooner.
Science ghost.
It's just you trying to figure out if Hero is the ultimate clairvoyant or the ultimate con man.
Exactly. I'm like, well, it's like that, and also like I'm wondering what, like, obviously they're keeping Kyoko's ultimate ability secret right now. So I'm like, okay, either it's because it's going to be something like mystical, like she's the ultimate psychic or something, or it's gonna be just something like very obscure or something like that. But I'm like, squints. I'm just like, I wonder, it's sort of that thing of just like, because I made a joke about it before of just like, oh, I wonder if whenever they walk out of here, it's going to be like the reason why their families wouldn't have noticed is because like, oh, it's a time dilation thing. Like you step in there and then they've been there for weeks and years even, and then but they walk outside and it's like nothing ever happened. It's like the time never passed. It's just whatever. Or like fucking, because again they also have all the like windows and stuff boarded up, which is like obviously to keep them trapped there, but like what if that's because this is some crazy fucking facility, or they're in an alternate pocket dimension. But again, that's where I'm like, I don't know where the line is. Like, I don't know where the fucking... I'll figure it out, though. Yep. We'll figure it out when we get there. It'll all come together. It's just like, that's the other mystery that I'm trying to unravel while doing all the actual, like, other shit, instead of being just like, where are we going? Where are we going, gang? What's Monokuma up to over there? What's Monokuma up to over there?
What's Monokuma doing?
What's Monokuma doing over there?
He's just finding a motive for us to murmur each other. You know how it is.
Yeah. Just looking for a motive of murder. Yeah. It's interesting, and I love a good mystery, and I love unraveling a good mystery. It's delightful.
Yes. And I think it's really good because, like, in between because, like, playing Danganronpa 1, you unravel the mystery of Danganronpa 1. And then you go to Danganronpa 2, and it's very different in a few key ways where you still have the knowledge of what's going on carried over from Danganronpa 1. But it's just buying into, like, trying to figure out what's going on in Danganronpa 2, and you're just like, what is this? What's going on? This isn't my beautiful house. I figured out my beautiful house. What is this?
Where did I go?
Where am I?
Who are you?
Who are you? And it's good.
It's fun.
And then Ultra Despair Girls is like a fun, like, spin-off that is canon to the universe. And it's a good one. I love Ultra Despair Girls. It's not so much mystery, but it is a good story. It is a good time. And Mooney, you are an evil murder bear. No, I'm not.
We love you, Mooney.
I love the Danganronpa.
Also, my Twitch is bugging out, so I'm wondering if my stream ever actually, like, functioned or not. It says I'm still alive.
It says you've been streaming for like 3.5 hours, so...
Yeah, it does. It's just, I went to go refresh the page because it wasn't playing on my actual dashboard thing, and I'm like, let me just refresh it right before we end it. And Twitch just stopped loading. It just doesn't exist anymore. So...
I don't know.
That's fun for me.
Sometimes Twitch just be like, I'm not going to help you see yourself, but you're going. I swear.
You're going.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone, for
With that
to us and watching us go through more of the Dangan Grandpas. We've done the the first Dangan Grandpas. We've done the first touch of daily life. We have been given our first murder. And our first murmur has been discovered. When we come back next week, or whenever we come back next, it will be time to do the investigation. Yay!
Haha! Yay! I will see everybody over here on my VODs and everything later. Perhaps, hopefully, maybe sometime soon. But I hope everyone is having a lovely day, evening, or night whenever you're watching this. Goodbye!
Bye-bye!